whenever you need to.
You don't read. You don't listen. I
I
can't
do.
handle this today.
Haha, we need you in roll 20.
Oh no, you telling him again after I said, oh my god.
We've been telling him.
I can't even tonight. My
Wait,
calves have lost.
Well, that figured. I need to change to get your color changed, please.
My color is fine. It's
Hi,
fine.
tiny baby.
That's the DM color.
No, come here. No, come here. I've got you. Ha. Where you going? Here. No. Leave her be.
Okay, is everybody on?
Yep.
We're good to go. You awake, Teelia?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay, so after last game, apparently one of Jin's friends made some fan art
Oh, cool.
for us. It's quite hilarious. So let's see. I'll pull it up. Gosh darn it! Come on, roll 20.
Where are we looking for this fan art, by the way?
I'm gonna pull it up. I just got
Okay.
so much crap up here. Hold on.
I'm just doing the tweets and stuff, so bear with me, guys.
Okay.
Your hair looks very straight today, T. What? It's not as curly. Did you get it done?
No.
Got her hair steed.
It's very straight today.
Yeah, it gets straight when I didn't put anything in it. I didn't do my hair. I just took it out of my ponytail.
Oh, that's a bad sign. Oh, the fan art. Mm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Our first piece of fan art is a fisting with gorillas. Guys,
so
we
proud.
made it.
Wait,
That
hold
is
on.
wonderful.
That is hilarious.
It's my new desktop background.
There you go.
Yes,
The
I
first.
approve of this image.
We have to add a channel on Discord, or yeah, that's like
Fan
art
art.
channel. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I can put it if it depends. If people want to join the Troll Patrol, or if people want to go into my Discord and do it there, it's up to you guys. Because I don't know how private you want Troll Patrol to be.
We can regulate
You understand what
it.
I mean?
I was gonna say, what if we make? You could make like a public section?
Yeah.
But it's pretty much general, like the general
Yeah.
channel, whatever. It's public. I don't have anything blocked from there. Then I can make a separate page just for like this kind of stuff here. And in fact, I think even the roleplay channel is open.
Okay, cool. Hi, Lugo.
If it's not, it can be.
Well, we now have an artwork channel that's open to everybody.
There you go. Jin did it live.
We're doing it live, folks. We're doing it live.
Pay no attention to the dead horses on the ground.
Oh, man.
We're back by the horses.
We gotta go back to Shine Bright's crib.
Why is that not working? There we go. Hi,
See,
Theo.
One of you guys hired an architect to lay out some plans for you. Expansion.
This was the.
Oh my goodness.
This was last. What? It was not even last week, was it? It was 2 weeks ago's plans. The plans.
It's gonna destroy the whole. What is all of this?
You weren't here when we started this.
We were talking about the architecture.
She left,
Okay.
didn't she? Like,
Yeah,
right
she
now.
did leave, yeah.
And she
What's this
missed.
giant thing on the right going to be?
A spa.
But then now I found I can get a map maker, so I can make it properly.
I've been playing around with it, Teelia. It's pretty okay. You know, there's limitations, but
Yeah.
for basic stuff, it's pretty good.
Okay, cool.
Oh wait, they didn't see it on the channel.
I did. I put it up,
Oh.
but it's okay. Do it again.
Pay no attention to the castle you were passing.
Okay.
I just got too much crap.
Hi, Sandus.
The rundown ruins that she wanted to use.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. The fisting. Can we put that on Twitter? Because that would be fucking awesome. We are first fan art.
I think if it's okay with Jen.
Fan art hype.
Yeah.
Ask Ava. She did it.
If that's allowed, that'd be awesome.
And in my wolf form, it's a shame. Bestiality at its best. Wow.
Yeah, she said you can. Window capture.
Let's see. Does this let you save it? No, it doesn't. I can send it to you though, Teelia.
Fucking hungry. Good thing my bard likes to eat cake. Yay!
A for cake.
Yay for cake. I'll wake up in like 10 minutes, guys, just letting you know.
Yeah.
I'm hella moody when I wake up.
Teelia, so you can get it.
Alright.
Fisting gorillas.
Fisting gorillas. Thank you, Ava.
Awesome sauce.
Awesome
really is awesome.
sauce.
Awesome.
What am I
Alright,
forgetting
guys.
to do?
Let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Is it nap time? Sorry, what did I miss?
Nap time. Everybody can take a nap. Except for Teelia. She has to stay up while we take naps.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hi,
Dwezel.
Manwich.
Would you like to recap, Dwezel?
I get to recap again?
Yeah, Dweezil's you're the recapper of the.
The official recapper.
That means I actually have to pay attention now because it's an important job. to
That's
recap.
what happens. That's what you
Yeah,
get.
that's why I don't recap because I have no clue.
We need somebody that can pronounce
Something
names
with
and things.
Tree and animals and Teelia being a cat.
Fisting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've already had that recap. I mean, fisting honor. And didn't we fist the gorilla's back again? I can't even remember.
I know.
No.
There was too much fisting going on to remember it all.
Yeah. Scary. You have to start taking better notes.
That's you guys.
But
I take lots of notes.
it wasn't on my notepad there. I tried to block it out, but apparently some people remembered. No comment. Shadow Fox. So recap of last week. Was it last week? Were we there last week? I don't remember what week it was. 2 weeks ago? Okay, whatever. Last session on Troll Patrol. Say that
Yeah,
5 times.
it really is a troll on
Yeah.
your lips.
Yeah. No comment. So we were just getting up in the morning, and there was a sheep that came near us, and we were like, a sheep? Oh, that's dinner. And then come to find out, this sheep has a scroll in its mouth, and we're like, what the hell does a sheep have a scroll for? Bear in mind, this has to be a very intelligent sheep to know to find us and have a scroll and to say, hey, I need some help. So the scroll was a talk to animals thing. We were like, what? What's going on? So the sheep is this little wizard dude named Shine Bright. I don't remember what his first name was. It wasn't important. It's the fact that we just call him Sheep anyway. So it's Mr. Sheep, right? And
Yeah.
so his apprentice had turned him into a sheep, which means he is not a very good wizard. It's the same thing with those, two dark lords of the Sith that, only two can be there because one of them's going to actually kill the other one eventually. So same thing, apprentice turned bad. So while we were talking to him, these three wolves came up and this half orc, and they're like, hey, where's the sheep? But in the meantime, Story had put the sheep in the back and had did all this crazy stuff and tied the sheep to old glass staff that was in the back of the wagon, and we don't know what was happening, but the wagon was knocking, and we was like,
What the fuck?
Oh wait, did that not happen?
No, that did not happen. Hello?
Okay, well scratch that. But she did put them in the back, and there you go. So,
How about, please?
And then Teelia got all up in the face of the half orc dude, and his name was Guz or something like that, and so stuff started popping off, and Teelia went the wrong way and put the wolves to sleep, and then Cataleiya was like, wait, crossbow time.
Dude, that was complete legit. You had to put them to sleep.
So technically, Teelia shot first, or Leah, I should say, shot first, and that started this whole thing, and it was a bad time for them. But we didn't kill him. We didn't kill the half orc. We just kind of knocked him out real quick. Well,
Tied him up.
Vanitas did it, and almost killed him, because the only time he ever rolls high is when we need somebody to get knocked out. No comment. So we went to the compound, and we went to find this apprentice dude, and we killed him, and one of his other gorilla ran away. This was after a whole fisting incident, which we now have fan art for, but we won't talk about that because that's a bad moment for Honor, who was in wolf form at the time. I'm trying not to cry. And we went in and we found his hideout, and he ran in his house like a punk, and it's this really nice treehouse.
Yeah, that was a bit. That was a bitch.
Don't even understand how this treehouse is. Like I already got a room. Honor already got a room. So anyway, so we went into the house and we caught the dude, and we we was about to put it on him, and he turned his bed into like this little mini dragon. We're like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, it was a mini dragon bed, and it was weird.
And it's like, how did that happen? But
and it had high intelligence. It had more intelligence.
It did. It had higher intelligence than it really should, and it was a bed. I don't understand that. But
I don't even understand. The bed's got intelligence.
It was a moment, but he had to go, and so like a boss, he did. After that, we raided his house and found some stuff. And we were going to go see Kaiden and show him, these things that we found, because they're very wizardry, and Kaiden, he's into the arcanes and dabbles and that kind of stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay. And so during this, Leah goes to the outhouse because she had to go to the bathroom. It scared the hell out of her when that gorilla fisted the wolf, and she almost shit herself, and so it was just a real bad moment for her. But she went to the outhouse, and there was a bear in there, and she got scared, and she had a wand, and turned her damn self into a cat, and it was a rough
damn
moment.
Fucking shame.
It was a rough moment. And after that, it was like, oh, what can we do? What can we do? And so Kaiden had to make a decision, and he decided to turn her back into her instead of her, staying as a cat. And that's where we left off. Last bit. So Honor went and was cleaning up her room and stuff, and that's where we left off. She was in her room redecorating. Ching.
Perfect synopsis.
Wow. Does anybody really like actually know what you said because you said it so fast? Hello?
Oh, was I supposed to slow down? You should tell me these things.
Hello?
I followed along just fine.
I also ate a lot of candy
Oh.
while I was waiting for you for 45 minutes. So
Well,
I'm a little hyper right now.
if you guys had seen that I was supposed to be here for Cataleiya, Ava, please. So I thought it was supposed to be 4 a.m. And I posted it on Twitter, I posted it on Discord. None of you guys actually bothered to look at anything and tell me, no, it's actually 3 a.m. But anyway,
Hmm.
I'm 10
Hey,
minutes
as far
early.
as we know, normal time is 4 a.m. for you, so yeah.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah,
Not.
because none of us know your time.
It's
Shane.
actually 3 a.m.
I have
It's
no
5 hours difference. It's been like that since March.
I
I
have no
became a
clue.
nurse, so I didn't have to do math.
Where do
Thank
you live? I have no clue on where you're at.
This
She lives in
guy's
Ireland.
Ireland? Yeah, probably someplace
In
over there.
Ireland. Yep.
Something like
please.
that.
I can't even
Somewhere.
with you guys.
Okay,
Does
guys.
my camera
so,
match up? No, it doesn't. Well,
So you guys are still. I got to move, y'all. You guys are still at the treehouse. Y'all been
Don't
making
mind the scribblings either, guys.
massive plans.
we have master plans.
Yeah,
So
we
like,
do.
look, we're gonna take this over.
This is
The-
our master
the sh-
plans.
Shine Bright said if you guys can turn him back, you can go ahead and keep the place. So y'all been making
Already.
preparations.
Am I the only one that
Um,
doesn't trust this wizard? Seriously. Jeez, people.
It said we have to turn him back to get the house.
You turn him back.
Turn him back with his wand, then he's gonna turn all of us.
You guys like, what the fuck?
I think we turn Rufus first, and then we turn him last. That way, it's only got 2 charges in it or something like that, and we can,
No,
And then
it's
he can
4
turn
charges.
2 of us.
and then it'll break again.
Yeah.
When we get a new one, we can.
But we can also turn
change-
we can also turn the gorillas. If the
If they ever
gorillas
come back?
if they ever come
Only
back
one.
from being
Only
fisted.
one of them is out there.
We killed the one that fisted Honor.
Yeah, you killed the other one.
Why is there a penis in the middle?
Penis.
There's a
That's
penis
what I was wondering.
That's not what that is, Teelia. Lord,
and that's
Are you
why is
sure
it
about
purple?
that?
It's like a penis
You're the one
with
that
2
uses the color
balls.
purple.
I know, and I'm like, I'm the only one that uses purple coloring. What the fuck? I did not draw penis on there.
Maybe.
But somehow it looks like a
Mine's
penis.
the orange. Mine's the orange. Because I was putting the hallway.
That was
Everything
what
else
I
is
was
blue.
wondering. Ava's like, what the fuck?
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, guys. So, I guess it's still evening time, or you're gonna rest for the night.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
Okay, so you rest for the night. Everybody can heal up if y'all didn't do that already. The maximum hit points.
Yeah.
Oh,
And pick my
I'm
feet.
curious. What feats did you guys pick? Teelia, I wanna ask you about your feet too. Discuss this, but we can do it after the stream.
No, we could do it now. Because I'm gonna start using it.
No.
It's best that we do it now. Because I want to use it 100%. So it's called Magic Initiate,
Because
right?
I was gonna make a suggestion.
What?
I was gonna say don't pick Magic Initiate since you already know how to cast spells like that.
But I want extra
Because
spells.
all it only gives you 1 extra spell.
That's fine.
I was gonna say do the one. Is it Ritual?
No,
The
but
one that gives you like the book that you can like build up a collection of spells.
oh, you can build up a collection of spells. But then that
Yeah.
one, but the ritual one, if I'm not mistaken, goes to your daily amount, whereas these ones are extra on top.
Nope. The
Really?
ritual one. The ritual spell. It gives you a book that gives you 2 in there to begin with.
Hi,
then
Paula.
as you find more spells, you can like keep them in there, so you'll have like a bunch of spells.
You never. That is Howler is true. Hey, I'm Howler is the person that's interested in doing a one shot and wanted to join and possibly learn about D&D.
Okay. So everybody else, while I'm finding that for Teelia, what did y'all pick?
Am I the only one that
They-
Peter feet?
I don't remember. I'm looking now. I forgot all about it.
Because
I
want y'all
picked
to
Lucky.
Pick Lucky?
That's it, yeah.
I
Then
picked alert.
alert.
Is Haha here? I haven't heard him say anything since he first came in.
He said something earlier.
He's probably getting beat up in the background right now. Building up his rage meter for fireballs.
That's right.
Phone call.
I just want to let you know how it works, Teelia, because when you said you was doing Magic Initiate, I'm like, she might not want to do that one, but I think that's more of a feat for somebody who can't cast magic.
Like
Really?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. That way it gives them the ability to cast a couple spells. 165. I mean, okay. So Magic Initiate, you pick a class, right?
Yeah.
And you learn 2 cantrips
Mhm.
from that class's spell list, and then you can pick 1 first level spell from the same list.
Yeah.
So it gives you the knowledge of that spell.
But it has to be a ritual spell.
No. The one you pick, Magic
Yeah.
Initiate.
Yeah.
So it gives you 2 cantrips
Yeah.
and
Which is
1
brilliant.
first level spell from Bard, Cleric, Druid, Sorcerer, Warlock, or Wizard. That's it. So really, you can cast spells already. So all that would let you do is learn 3 more spells, possibly from another class.
Mhm.
Ritual
2 cantrips
caster,
into a spell.
Ritual caster, as long as your intelligence or wisdom is 13 or higher.
It's not
Okay, how far are you away though?
1.
Like 1 point?
Yeah.
Okay, so what that happens is when you pick that, you get a ritual book holding 2 first level spells from any class.
Okay.
Then, after you do that, when you come across another spell, like as part of a scroll or reading a book or
Yeah,
something
you
like
write
that,
it in the
you
book,
can
right?
add it to your book. So, in the long run, this will let you learn way more spells than the Magic Initiate will. Because once you pick your 2 cantrips in your first level spell, that's it. You can't build upon that. You're done.
I just
That's what
don't have the
Haha picked as
wisdom
well.
or intelligence, though. That's the problem.
Your
I
wisdom
know,
and intelligence
and
isn't 13 yet?
No.
she's charisma class.
I'm charisma. That's the reason why I chose magic initiate.
Well.
I have charisma of 18, and like I'm really high on the things that count. So that's why I picked bard, because that was high on
But
charisma.
see, but in Magic Initiate, what's gonna happen is, let's say you pick Wizard. So
Yeah, I did actually pick wizard.
which is an intelligence based
No, it's not. It's
class,
charisma.
right?
No, I
Is it
chose
charisma based?
I chose either warlock or wizard. I can't remember what it was. I think wizard is charisma, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
It was one of them
charisma
that
is
was
for
charisma.
Bard, Sorcerer, or Warlock. Your intelligence for a wizard.
Oh, so then it wasn't intelligence. Then it was warlock.
Charisma is Warlock.
Yeah,
Bard, or
then I
Sorcerer.
chose a warlock.
Don't say whatever you pick. your spellcasting ability is going to go by that modifier. So if you would pick Wizard, you would really have a low modifier.
Yeah, spellcasting is intelligence for a wizard.
No, I chose Warlock. I chose the same charisma, so then I could at least have the same modifier, and then it wouldn't get confusing.
Don't you get more spells as you go, though, T? So why
Yeah, I
do you
do.
need that?
Because I want more spells. Hello?
But
You only get
only
3
get
though, but don't you?
But I
get more as you go?
I can't get anything else.
But you technically can't get those cantrips and use them outside of the ones that are already in your thing.
Yeah, I can use the cantrips as many. I've got 5 cantrips now. If I use Magic Initiate. That's an awful lot of cantrips. I can only use 3 without it.
No, you can only use the number that are known. You can't. Those don't actually add to yours.
Yes, it does.
They don't add slots. It doesn't say it adds slots.
It
just-
It
it
doesn't
says
have
you know them.
slots.
It does not add slots.
I understand, but cantrips don't have slots.
You can only know 2 at a time or 5.
You can only
or
know 3
however
at a time, but
many.
if I have a feat,
That does not mean you get more slots. It just means that you know them.
then how can I...
You can
That's-
prepare.
I don't prepare. I either learn it and I use it, and that's it. Because when I was reading another spell-based feat, it actually said they will add into your slots. The fact that it didn't say that means I get them on top. It will
No.
specifically say if it didn't mean that.
No.
Because
It doesn't say
cantrips
that
don't
you
have
get-
slots.
No, but there's only
No.
a certain number that you know, though.
Hold on.
If you look at if we read
Okay,
it in
you're 4th level. You're
on
4th
4th level, so I get 3 cantrips, which I've already picked.
You get 3 cantrips.
Yeah.
That means you can know 3 cantrips.
Yes.
You
Doesn't
can
matter.
have 5, but you can only know 3.
That's right.
Because I know every single one of my spells. I know them all, but I
I
have
was about to say that.
particularly prepare them.
I'll say if you're a druid, you can know 50 cantrips, but you can only use so many.
Exactly.
And that's the way it's going to work for this board. You can know
you.
5 or you can know 10, but you can only use 3.
Right.
Like a
Unless
bird.
unless it is a trait of your species or something. But no.
And that's why Magic Initiate is pretty much for someone like Jin, who, if he doesn't go into Arcane Trickster, he can pick Magic Initiate and cast a couple spells, or a fighter, or something like that.
Yeah, it's
Can
not for
pick
somebody who
Magic
already does spell casting.
Because you're gonna learn 1 extra spell, but at the 4th level board, you have 4 1st level spell slots, so you can only use 4.
Even
Or
if you
what
know
do you know?
more.
But what it before the
It
bard,
gives you-
I
it
only
gives you
learn
1
per
more to
level.
use.
so I can't change anything until I level up next. You understand what I mean? So learning spells for me is totally different from a druid or a sorcerer.
No, we're saying you can learn the spells, but you can't use more than your slot tells you.
But then it would say that.
No,
Because
it
there
would
was
say
another
something
one.
about slots, and it doesn't. Which means that you are stuck to the slots that are based on your class.
Yeah, you're limited to your
You're
board
limited to your class.
So you can know 3. You know 3 cantrips at 4th level. So out of all the cantrips on your list, including the 2 you just picked, you can know 3 of those to be able to use. So if you use a cantrip from another class, it pigeonholes your board cantrips.
That's rubbish. What's the point of a
Yeah.
feet then? Because
That's why I never- that's why
the bard can
it's
choose
not for
any
you. That's not
anything
for you.
anyway.
For you.
But
Which
it,
is
but
why
there's
I
no
never
but
read
there, but there's no other thing that I can choose. There's nothing other spell based I can choose. I want more spells. There's no point in me choosing
You're not,
toughness
the thing
or
is
anything like that.
not that you're gonna get more spells. Your spells are actually limited by your slot, even if you know them.
Yeah, like we were saying with Dwezel, she knows all her spells. She just can't use them all.
Right. I can only
That's
switch
like,
mine out every day.
that's like you know all your spells, but you can only switch them out when you level up, right? Well, Dweezil a little bit works a little bit different as a druid. She knows all her spells. She can change them out daily.
Well, I can't use a
So
feat then this time because
you can just pick a different feat.
You can just pick a different one.
yeah, but I have to change it when I level up.
Well, no, we're changing feats anyway. This is for us to experiment with different feats.
Yeah, but I can't pick another one right now. I have to look at it. That's what I'm saying. I will have no feat this round. I can't do anything about it.
Well, look. Did you pick spells? You picked the spells.
I picked the spells. I had everything there, and I sent it off to you.
Okay, so
It's
if you want to
already-
use those spells, you can use them for this session, and then we just switch it next time. Research what you want, and we switch them out.
Haha picked magic initiate too.
I picked that too.
Yep.
Okay, guys. So for the sake of the feats and stuff, like I said, just use them like you would want to use them, I guess, this session, and then we'll go into it.
What'd you pick, Cataleiya?
I'm not seeing one that sticks out to me. I think that's why I didn't have one. I looked before.
Now, in the main campaign,
I
you're going
probably
to either
wouldn't
pick a
use
feat
anything anyway.
or do your ability increase.
I wouldn't
One or
choose
the
it.
other.
I wouldn't pick a feat. So it's probably best if I just don't have feats.
I wouldn't pick one for a while.
Yeah, I wouldn't pick anything.
I would want to
Well,
work on my numbers.
Everything seems very melee combat. Not
Yeah.
so.
Well, there's an archery one.
Yeah, there is. It just seems really lame.
Yeah, the ones that you do have, and like.
The ones that are for range are kind of lame. And I was gonna do mounted combat, but I mean, still, that's another melee.
You could do something like alert or observe, and
For lucky.
Those are just generic. I don't know.
You also have crossbow expert, which is nice if you're too close to something. You don't get
crossbow, though.
disadvantage.
I don't have a crossbow.
I thought.
I don't know why you want to say I have a
He doesn't lock
crossbow.
She doesn't need a crossbow. She's a
She
ranger.
has
My
a
bad.
ring,
You should get one.
Teelia has the crossbow.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have the crossbow, but I'm like, meh.
Yeah.
Meh. I don't want to be using a crossbow if I'm a spellcaster. So I kind of want to get into the spells, you know?
You can always pick like tough or something, you know.
That's why I
That's
was
looking
lucky
at-
because the
That's
others
looking at
weren't that good.
durable. Because my constitution is what, 9?
Yeah.
What do you have to have for the constitution? 13?
I have no idea. I just know it's 9.
Well, at 9, she doesn't have any modifier.
Yeah, she can't.
I
even
have a
use
negative 1.
constitution.
Yeah.
She can't even use constitution.
So if she gets to 10,
use.
then she at least is at 0 instead of a negative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't benefit me, I guess.
So I guess that
You just don't.
is really the only thing that benefits me, so I'll do that.
Yeah, that'll probably be a good thing.
That's why I picked Lucky, because out of all of the other ones, most of them don't really fit me right now.
Mhm.
But Lucky was the best one, because at least I get advantage if I want on something.
Sorry, I'm really tired, guys.
All right, so what are you guys doing? Oh, first of all, if it's morning time, you rest up. It's morning time. Cat, do you wanna finish Beast's training?
Yes.
You're like
Yes.
1%, right?
No, didn't we get? No. What did? I don't know. Let me look. Where is it? Where is he? I should say. Is he on the other one? He's on the other one.
Cat, can you
Yeah, he's
Mm.
at 99%.
Oh,
Can I what?
I was gonna say, can you move your camera a little bit?
Yeah, I
Or
need
is
to
it-
somehow. It fell,
Oh, okay.
and I've been struggling to get it back to wherever it was. Okay, he's at 1%.
So you really don't have to roll. You can't roll less than 1%. So
Okay,
just,
so he's at 100.
You just got it.
you just got it.
Good boy.
You know, I think at that point anything less than 10% would have been alright. You can't roll less than. Well, you could. Okay,
This
does
is
anybody
annoying.
else need to do anything in the morning before they head out?
I'll probably be eating some cake.
Okay.
Breakfast of champions.
Just eat some of the rations that I have.
I have been taking it away
eating
as well. Like I have
Mhm.
still a high amount of bacon pork rinds.
Well,
Those
you had like
pork rinds
50
gonna be-
pounds.
I had like 50
Good thing
pounds
they're
of pork
good
rinds.
preservatives.
Sorry, what did you say, Dweez?
It's a good thing they're good preservatives.
Yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine that?
Yeah, like 50 pounds of pork rinds. It's probably like 4 sacks, you know? Like, pork rinds are light.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in my bedroom eating candy.
Candy.
Is candy even a thing?
Oh, I suppose
What's
candy's
candy?
always been a thing.
Oh,
Yes.
Please.
Candy, well, it depends. You could go back to the Dark Ages and candy was just sugared fruit that was preserved.
Bam.
Ba ba ba. Hold on.
Sorry. I like
Cursed.
history.
It didn't have Skittles though.
I just said candy.
Let me see if this will work better.
I know
I
you're eating.
never said they were Skittles.
Yeah, we say sweets. We don't say candy over here.
We see the
Not-
kitchen.
not-
We see
Yeah.
Acid's domain.
Ignore my kitchen. Let's see if that works out better.
I didn't even see
Check
that.
it on the
I was
other-
looking for my cake. Now.
There we go.
Ooh.
What? What was that for?
It's nice. Yeah, Cryptstick, I don't want to see no goddamn kitchen. Let's get to it.
I'm like, we got killing to do. Maybe.
Maybe.
In the kitchen?
Are we
Of
ever
us?
gonna get to Neverwinter? Hello?
Well, okay, yeah, Cataleiya is going to, no, sorry. Story is, it's morning, so Story is going to feed the prisoner, whether he likes it or not, or feed him like a little baby. Here comes the airplane!
Oh my god.
And then drag him out because, you know, he needs his exercise and everything, and like, let's go, get out of here, I'm tired of carting this guy around. Bang the gong, whatever it is, we gotta get people up.
Okay, so everybody's waking up, I guess.
I have a sudden urge to drink milk. Like, I really want to have some milk.
Can you milk the sheep?
I don't. It's a boy
Are we talking
sheep.
about you, or?
What? Well, did I just hear this? Can you milk
just wondering.
the fucking sheep? Did that
Dwezel.
legit come out of someone that has a master's?
You
Like-
can
I
tug
don't
down
have a
there.
master's.
I don't think milk's gonna come out.
It is a male sheep, just a reminder.
Just make sure that
Yeah, we
there's
know
no
one.
gorillas milk around.
No, you cannot milk the male sheep.
That's not milk.
Oh my
Despite what
God.
he tells you. Where is the sheep? Y'all brought him in?
He's on the edge.
I didn't pay attention to him.
He's on the edge.
Yeah, he's on the edge of the map.
I thought he was on the edge, like he was on the edge about to kill himself. It was
I think
like,
we left him in the wagon.
I'm eating some cheese shavings.
Okay, so are you guys gonna head off to Neverwinter?
Please!
We should all gather first at the wagon.
I go in the wagon.
And
But
go
but I don't go on the wagon, like inside the wagon. I go in the front of the wagon.
Like in the driver's
Excuse
seat?
me? That's my spot. Hello?
I already dibs. I already called it.
Wait.
Teelia called shotgun.
Yeah, I called
to the
shotgun.
wagon.
Okay. So it looks like Honor is going to be monitoring the prisoner.
Yep.
Good luck with that.
And I'm
No.
and I'm eating my cake on the wagon, sitting down on the wagon. So basically, you come towards me, and I'm sitting down eating cake on the wagon.
Well, Honor can always drive.
I will drive the wagon. Let's do this.
Alright, Honor gets to drive. Story will ride in the back with the prisoner.
Really? Oh my god.
Let's go, people.
Is Beast in the back or is Beast out and about?
Beast is with me.
Okay, so, there's not much room back there. You know, with you, Beast,
Sheep.
Glass, Staff.
And the sheep.
What a sheep.
And the sheep.
Kind
the
of
sheep
big
is
for
smelly.
the back, so he's half
Should we?
Did we leave Rufus there?
Oh yeah, what happened to Rufus?
He was watching Glass Staff.
Right here.
Is he gonna come with
I don't
us?
Okay, where's Rufus? Does he want to come? Does he? I guess. I don't know.
Somebody needs to talk to Rufus.
Well-
Jesus,
Alright, I'll go find.
why did that?
I'll go find Rufus. Beast can stay and guard, and we probably should not leave the sheep unattended with Beast. Just saying.
Well, you can tell him to stay now. So.
Stay, but he doesn't know no.
He doesn't know, don't eat the sheep.
Don't eat the sheep. As long as he doesn't move from his spot, it might be okay to eat the sheep.
Yeah. As long as the sheep didn't walk past him, you know.
Okay, so Story's gonna go wander around, see if Rufus is hanging about or wherever he ended up.
He was outside where you slept last night.
Yeah, he was supposed to hang out there and guard the place.
Yep. So
So you
in-
walked
I
past
guess
him and went on the wagon then. Well
For
done,
the sake
Cat.
of brevity, when you went get Glass Staff, you kind of just talk to Rufus. He says he's just going to hang around here and guard this treehouse for you guys.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
Well, when he's going to wait for y'all to come back, because he's still a bear and, you know,
Okay.
he doesn't want to get taken out or something.
Tell him that the
Oh.
outhouse is all his.
Yeah, wandering through town as a bear might not be the greatest idea.
That's right.
Okay, back to the carriage.
Okay, so you'll take off. Again, it's about a day and a half from Neverwinter. So y'all still have a little ways to go.
We'll keep an eye out closely on this one.
Yeah,
We've been having bad experiences along this road.
I've been looking. Should I do a perception check or is it like my general perception? As I'm eating cake, I am looking.
Okay, so your general perception, you really don't see anything. Just yellow on the trail to Neverwinter.
I got quite. Cake comes in my hair.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at that
God.
hair. Jesus.
My hair's long.
I just drive the wagon carefully, because no one knows it's my first time.
Oh my god.
Oh, whoa.
It's like letting my daughter drive.
Dun, 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 dun.
Fearing for all our lives right now.
And I whistle as we go along.
Okay, so So on your way there, y'all were about here. That's about where the tree house is, so in this general vicinity. And as you get back on the road, start traveling, you really don't, it's really uneventful. You don't really run across anything. Everybody make a perception check. Or hold on, I'm sorry. Not everyone.
Because Cataleiya can't, can she?
Yeah, I'm in the back.
Right. So I need Haha, Jin, y'all are on horses, and Teelia, and Honor.
Now please leave
Wow.
the fuck out of this shit. Yeah.
Well, at least the cake is good for her perception.
Yeah.
Teelia's like, I can see Neverwinter.
I'm concentrating on not, steering us into anything, so I'm not really looking around us. Making sure I don't hit any divots in the road and stuff.
So Teelia, you look around and Haha took a phone call, but he's still here. Or is he back from that?
I don't know.
He didn't roll perception.
Well, he's
But-
clearly really not paying attention.
Yeah.
He's not,
See, he's really not paying
Wouldn't have
attention.
mattered anyway.
Yep, he's scratching his balls, he's doing this. So,
It's sorcerer itch.
Might want to get that checked out, buddy.
Yeah.
so Telia's pretty much, she's sitting there and she's wide-eyed, she's eating cake. The cake's like, hyping her up and she's noticing everything. But there's really nothing to notice. It's pretty much plain and...
You bloody troll.
Y'all been down this road before, so it's like the road in the opposite direction, she's kind of like, yep, I've seen that place before, and
See how tonight's gonna go?
Yep.
so,
Goddamn troll.
Poking the
What?
DM.
alright, so, you get about 5 or 6 hours down this road, y'all probably about, right there, perhaps. Oh, I can draw stuff. Okay, you're probably about right there. When Honor, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, we're dead.
Goodbye, wagon.
That's your wagon.
Oh my god.
Better not hurt my horses.
Alright, so let's see.
Oh lord, here we go.
15?
15. Okay. So
No wait, what's your
actually-
save and
I
dexterity?
don't.
Oh yeah. This happens every time. You don't have motherfucker shit.
But as you're driving, being your first time, you're like, I got this. You can keep it between the edges of the road. You're kind of drifting back and forth a little.
Do
But
I
then
sense?
You're not prepared for
Oh,
is there's like a snake that kind of just wanders off the side and it freaks the horses out.
oh my
Whoa.
god.
But you're able to pull them back on course.
Whew.
Thank god.
It's fine. Everything's fine. There's a little snake. Kind of startled
You just
me.
hear Story pounding
It's fine. It's
on
fine.
the back wall against where she's sitting.
I yell through the hole. Don't worry. I got it. I got it.
Do you even drive, bro?
I look at
First time?
Leah and say, yeah, all the time.
Uh-huh.
It's starting today.
Can I roll an insight check on her lies and deceit?
You really need insight to know she's lying?
Hey,
Go ahead and do that.
we're role playing, right? Because if I believe her, then can I have an advantage because I don't like her?
No.
I don't think that's how that works.
Wow.
But I don't trust her, so I should have an advantage. There you go. I believe
you're
every
like-
motherfucking word she says.
You're like,
Like,
you're like, yeah, sure. Thanks for saving our lives, you know?
I just look at her and smile and show my fangs. Yeah.
oh my god.
And I keep us going. Towards Neverwinter.
Okay.
Ah.
Y'all are going after another couple of hours. Y'all advance a little bit. Give me Teelia and Honor. Give me another perception check.
Just them?
Yeah.
19.
Or you know what, Jen? What side of the wagon are you on?
The right side.
Okay, you can do 1, 2, 2.
15.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Jen rolled a night.
So
close.
Jin kind of was sleeping a lot and he hasn't woken up or he hasn't had his daily alcohol.
Some of these horses, you know, it's
Where
making
did
me
you
tired.
sleep? Jesus.
In the kitchen.
But as far as Honor and Leah is concerned, y'all can see that Shine Bright is kind of falling behind a little bit because he is a sheep. And he can't really, you know, he's been petting
Poor
along.
little legs are tired.
His little legs are tired, so he's starting to fall behind.
Uh-oh. Guys, should we let Shine Bright get in the back?
Who's Shine Bright?
The sheep.
Oh, sheep guy? Yeah.
He looks like he's a little lagging, guys. It might be a long road for him to walk like that.
Should
Well-
Beast come out and try and keep an eye out too, and let Shine Bright take a break?
That's up to story.
Maybe. I don't know if we should trust Beast without me, so
I'll just throw myself in the way of whatever it is that he gets there to try and stop him. Again.
alright. Let's bring Beast Story will bring Beast out of the wagon, have him jump down. Put the sheep up in the wagon because apparently the sheep needs to
Look at tiny little sheep legs.
yes, his tiny little sheep legs.
And y'all been going for like 7 hours, 8 hours, you know, he's tired.
Is there room for Beast to ride in the front
No.
between me and Leah?
No.
Nope.
No,
Beast
he's really
is a beast.
yeah, Beast is kind of big.
Well, just have him stick close to me or Vanitas or Kaiden.
He can be on my side so I can see him. Come on,
Okay.
Beast. Let's go. You can walk next to me as I drive.
Beast
Show me if
kinda
there's any snakes.
trots along in front of you. Yeah, y'all head off again.
Okay. Let's go. Giddy up.
Yeah. After another couple of hours, you'll get to about there. This path is a little bit more rocky and more overgrown, like grown in. So, Dwezel, you being this your first time driving this wagon, you're kind of making your way cautiously through this area. I'm going to need everybody on the outside to make a perception check again.
God damn. The
A
cake that I
12.
eat. The cake that I eat is giving me the itis, and
You're starting to get tired.
I feel really full. Yeah.
16.
Jen, you rolled a 12.
Yep.
Okay. And okay, so as you come through this area, it kind of widens up, and you notice that there's a wagon kind of parked on the side of the road that's tied to a horse, but there doesn't appear to be anybody in the wagon.
How far away is it? Or is it close by?
Yeah, it's about 40 feet in front of you. Like, kind of come into this clearing, and then as the trail continues, you see this wagon off in the distance.
Guys, there's a wagon up ahead with a horse. Should we stop? Should we keep going?
I'm gonna take a quick look. I get off the horse and wander over and take a look around.
Should we keep going while you stop? Will you catch up?
Kaiden, stay with me and everyone else. Keep going, just in case.
Is the wagon like blocking our path, like ahead of us type thing, or is it like at the side, kind of off the road?
It's kind of about like halfway on the path, halfway off the path. Like you could possibly, since it's been rocky and stuff, you could possibly go around. For someone who's driven wagons many times, it wouldn't be a big deal.
Oh my god.
You know, it's an ordinary thing. Did have to be cautious, but you know, wagon drivers.
How about we take a
just slow
short
down.
little? How about we all take a short little rest while I go take a look around and see if
I don't need
what's
a
going
rest.
on.
I'm just gonna slow way down as you guys as Vanitas goes and scouts ahead. I'm just gonna go really slow. A trickle.
Okay. So Vanitas, you go inspect this wagon. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
A 19.
A 19.
Nice.
You can see that the wagon is completely, vacant of people. The horses look like they're rested. They don't look like they're tired or exhausted. They look like they've been here possibly for a few hours or whatever. But they are still tied up. And one other thing you notice is that the wagon and the horses are pointed in the same direction you guys are going. It's like toward Neverwinter. In the back of the wagon, you notice that there's a bunch of like pots and pans and different things that a traveler might have with them. Rope, fishing rods, things like that. Nothing out of the ordinary.
And what about around the wagon? Do I notice anything?
Around the wagon, not immediately next to the wagon, but maybe like 20 feet off the side of the road, you see like a little clearing with like a small rock circle that may have been used to like have a little campfire or whatnot. And you do see that it's still it's put out, but it's still kind of smoldering, like it was recently used.
I'm gonna grab the rope and put it in my bag.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn towards the group, say that the horses look like they're still pretty well rested. There's no sign of people around. A lot of their gear is still in the back of the wagon. And it looks like off to the side over here, about 20 or so feet, is a rock circle, and the campfire there looks like it's kind of smoldering still. Should we take a look? see if something's going on because it looks like they're going towards Neverwinter like we are, or should we just keep moving on?
Can we just go to Neverwinter?
Could we? Like, we can't take nobody else in this wagon with us. We got sheep
Yes,
and
but there's this
prisoners.
other wagon.
And
Are you saying
Let
that we
them
need
come
to
back
help
to
these
their wagon.
guys? What, did you do any footprint? Did you check the footprints? Did you check what?
I've take a look here, and I was letting you guys know before I decided whether or not I would go over to this this cropping over there where there was a campfire recently, as of within the last few hours, before I've investigated further. Because we are on a technical deadline trying to get him back before he tries to escape again. But it's the right thing to do to see whether or not someone was in trouble.
I do a can't get a shrug.
I'm in the back of the wagon and I can't hear anybody.
what makes you think that they're in trouble or something? How do you know they just didn't go hunting in the woods?
Would you
And
go
they're gonna
hiking
come
in
back.
the woods on this trail at this point?
They don't know. They might not know.
Are we stopped or are we still moving?
You stopped.
That's a Dwezel.
I
You stop.
slowed to a trickle and I'm listening to this. And I'm going to keep going.
Okay, so to get around this wagon, you have to kind of go off road, which is very rocky, and there's tree roots, and there's a bunch of things off the side of the road. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, it's gonna be bad, guys.
Who needs to do acrobatics check? Dwezel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord Jesus.
14?
That's
14.
actually pretty decent.
There goes my wagon.
Pretty decent. So, you, as you're going off the trail, you make it mostly the way there. The first wheel goes off. The horses make it. You start to come back onto the road, but the back wheel kind of gets wedged between a couple rocks and snaps. It breaks.
Fuck.
At that point, the back of the wagon slants down and hits
And
hard.
Story gets
And I
crushed
need
by...
Story to give me a dexterity saving throw.
I need to do a dexterity saving throw too, don't I?
And everybody on the wagon to do a dexterity saving throw. And I'm gonna roll for the sheep.
Oh Lord.
Oh, I should have used luck. Fuck.
Should you?
You can still use it, no?
No, she can't.
Too late.
Okay, so Cat, as the wagon hits hard, you grab out, you brace yourself against the side of the wagon, you catch yourself, and you're completely fine. Teelia, you as well, you're in the front, you grab your
Cake.
you grab the front rail.
She drops her cake.
But unfortunately, your cake has
No.
hit the foot.
No.
Thing.
No. I don't think you understand. This is my
Holding her
cake.
cake and just
I'm
kind of
ho-
flops out of
I am making sure my cake survives more than anything else.
She'll take
I
a
don't think you
dislocated
understand.
arm to save her cake.
So in that case, go ahead and make another dexterity save.
So I never make a okay. I don't think you understand here. This is pivotal.
Cake's important.
So am I making a dexterity
We're about to see
throw?
how important the cake is.
Damn right.
That's an
Damn
important
right.
cake.
That's my
so
fucking
you
important cake.
grab the cake, and then you start falling sideways, and you're able to push yourself and stop yourself because you hit Dwezel or
Good.
Honor.
Yeah.
But
I like that.
Honor falls off the side of the wagon because you bumped into her.
Ugh.
It's not my problem.
Dwezel, Honor, you're gonna take 5 bludgeoning damage from hitting the ground.
That's what
Not even a
happened.
chance to tuck and roll.
And I'm also going to need, because this wagon is still moving,
Oh my
And-
goodness.
carrying off, make another dexterity saving throw to see if you get crushed by the wagon.
Me or Dweezil?
Honor.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Wow. Am I allowed to use my luck on
Yes.
that?
Is
You
it a
can use luck,
dexterity?
yeah.
Yeah. But it's a critical. Can you use the luck on a critical though?
I think you can use luck on any die roll.
Okay.
It says I can use luck on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you
can
need
use
it.
luck. This is where you use luck. Your ones.
Well, now you went from dead to just severely injured.
So, what would have had the wagging wheel, which is broken and jagged, embed itself into your chest at this point? You managed to kind of half-ass roll, and it puts a big gash across your back, though, and you're taking another 4 points of slashing damage
Damn that tail.
as the wagon skids off right past you. Shine Bright, on the other hand, as the wagon wheel crushes and slams to the ground,
He's
he-
inside, right?
he's in the back, right? But
Yeah, he's in the back.
the wagon hits hard enough for him to be vaulted outside of the back,
Oh
and
shit.
he's going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage from hitting the
Rip.
ground behind the wagon.
Right.
What about our
So-
poor prisoner?
Yeah.
He is very well chained and binded to the side of the wagon, where he pops around, but he has nowhere to go. He's chained to the wagon pretty much. Y'all did a good job tying him up there.
You saved his life
Yeah,
unnecessarily.
that's fine.
Is the wreckage done? Is
So
it safe to hop out of the carriage?
once you guys pass, the carriage is still moving. So
Oh my God.
Leah can try to stop the carriage by grabbing the horse reins.
Okay, can I do that? Even though I don't have any strength. So is it a strength check?
It would be a strength check.
Is it a strength or is it athletics or acrobats?
You know what? It would be athletics, but I think that's strength. So
It doesn't really matter. I'd rather take the athletics though.
yeah, it's athletics,
Okay.
but I think it's your strength modifier for athletics, so it doesn't.
Yeah, no, either way I'm fucked.
But it would be athletics. So you see the reins flapping around, and you grab them and you're trying to pull the horses.
Yeah, I get dragged with it.
So the wagon doesn't come to a halt immediately. You kind of really have to tug and tug and tug, and after about 40 feet, the horses finally come to a stop. The back end of the wagon, the wheel itself is pretty much, the left wheel is gone.
Okay.
But the wagon is stopped.
Okay, so now Story is going to hop out. And what the hell is going on? What did you do? She's going straight for Honor.
Well, do you have a band-aid?
No, I want to know what's going on. Then I'll deal with you and your. What did you? Look what you've done to yourself. Oh my God.
It wasn't my fault. There was a rock, and then Leah hit me with her cake.
And why didn't you stop and tell me you needed me to get us through the rocks?
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
You didn't know that you couldn't make it over rocks?
I was trying
You
to.
ruined the wagon. You're lucky you didn't kill anybody or yourself.
Can we yell at me later and just? Can I get healed first?
We can do a short
God.
rest, and I can do my bard of healing if you want. She
It
had
was the
had a wolf.
candy.
She left.
It was the candy.
Candy. Candy. You know what? I can't with you right now.
That wasn't a
story-
really hard turn. I don't understand why someone that has driving experience wouldn't make that.
She has no driving experience.
Oh hell no! She just did. She said she did.
It's a simple road. You should have been able to do. Okay, you know what?
It wasn't my fault.
How was it your
Why
fault? You're the
did
driver.
she drive and you knew she had no driving experience?
Why aren't we off the road anyway?
Because she can't drive. Hello?
I was fine, but the other wagon.
What other wagon?
The one, oh my! Can you look at the wagon?
I was
Oh
in the
my
back
God.
of the wagon.
There's a
rotten
wagon
little-
right over there.
I just
was
Okay,
trying to
sit
pass
down.
the wagon.
And
Why didn't we
I-
just move the wagon off the road? Whose wagon is it even?
I don't know, ex-Vanitas. He was around there just
I
watching.
stand up and I go over to the wheel that has been broken off to inspect whether or not we can fix it.
Story is gonna go with Leia just to see the damage to the wagon.
Should I
It's
do
going to be-
investigate?
Yeah, go ahead and do an investigation check.
Rip.
It's a broken wagon. Wagon's broken.
The wagon's broken, guys.
As far as you
we
can
just
tell,
take the other people's wagon?
the back wheel of this wagon is completely smashed. It's beyond repair. You'd either have to fashion a new wagon wheel of some sort, or come across somebody.
Or come across another wagon.
Does anybody have?
Aw.
Does anybody have a mending spell? I should have chose it. I didn't.
No.
Well, the wagon's trashed, so Story's going to go over and she's going to unhook Beauty and Spirit and kind of just let them graze since there's nothing else we can do right now.
It's like this wagon was
Can,
supposed
can
to.
we just ride the horses in?
With what?
Where's Glassstaff gonna go?
Just sling him over one of the other horses. Knock him out, sling him over a horse.
For how many hours? I can only keep him knocked out for like 10 minutes or 1 hour.
Well, we can get Vanitas to hit him over the head, because that's what he does all the time.
So your solution to your mess up is striking somebody over the head who did absolutely
I've had a hard
nothing.
day, Story. Let's not
A
yell at
hard
me.
day doing what? Driving?
I just got injured.
But you can't hit him because he has that spell. You can't hit him.
Okay.
While this is going on, I've walked off and I'm investigating that little clearing.
Yeah, I'm with him. I'm going to check out that campsite.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
You guys get there, and again, as you can see, there's a put-out fire that's still kind of smoldering. There is footsteps that kind of lead into the direction of like some sparse wooded areas and brush and whatnot. As far as you can tell, the footprints are just one set of footprints. So probably like a single humanoid figure.
Can I take a look at the footsteps to see if they're deep or if they're light?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a survival check.
Maybe this is our first survival check.
All of us are just him.
You can do both of y'all can do it.
And
Damn, Haha got some survival skills.
Okay, Vanitas. You really can't discern anything. However,
At least I didn't crash a wagon.
Kaiden says these footsteps don't appear to be too deep, so whoever they belong to isn't, a large figure.
Should we go back or should we go check this out?
Are the footsteps clear, like you can see where they're leading to?
Yeah, they just kind of lead off the path. There's like a sparse wooded area and some brush and, what now appears to be a trail in which the footsteps headed off in.
Want to keep going or go tell the others?
Let's just keep going. I'm pretty sure that all that's going on over there is some arguing.
Yeah. Honor is
defensive.
giving the lecture of her life, while Story is going to try and clean up her wounds a little bit.
I have no alcohol left because we used the last of it, and I don't want to deal with that right now.
Not with alcohol, just some water out of her bada.
I'm doing a Song of Rest anyway. If you do a Song of Rest, you get 1d6. Is it 1d6?
Okay,
Hold on.
doing a Song of Rest.
So it's
Still don't want to make an infection.
Song of Rest is 1d6. So Dwezel can roll a 1d6 and get that on top of her a short heal roll or whatever it is.
If she rolled the hit dice.
Yeah.
6.
So you can roll a hit dice,
If you want to.
and then you can put that on top of the hit dice. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
How many did you lose in total?
9.
9.
Okay, so that's fine.
8.
Okay, so 6. Oh, 8.
No, 9. No,
But you make it.
It was 9.
It was 9.
That was 9.
9.
We're gonna go with 9. Alright, so 6 isn't bad.
Okay, so she passes you up pretty good. Yeah, you're feeling still sore, because you did get run over by a wagon, essentially.
Ouch.
At least my cake is saved.
Does she have a cool scar at least?
For
On
now,
her back.
little scrape.
It's crudely stitched right now.
Ooh.
Teelia, give me a perception check.
I'm eating my cheese shavings.
After cake.
Okay, so you're engulfing some cheese shavings, and you don't notice that the sheep has kind of wandered off to the side. It's eating grass, and it's getting closer and closer to the edge of a little tree line. When you hear a very loud bleating and like screaming noise come from the sheep. You look over, and it's lying on its side with an arrow in its neck.
Oh my god!
Someone killed the sheep.
I go over to check to see if the sheep is dead.
Go ahead and do an investigation check.
Critical roll 1.
I honestly don't know how to handle this.
It's spurting blood all over her.
You look, and the sheep appears to be alive. No, it's dead. It seems like it's pretty dead to you. Bleeding, just like a pool of blood starting to form.
Can I see where that arrow comes from?
Well, it's on its side, so it would just appear like the arrow fell straight down from the sky. Like you really can't, see a direction.
Can I take a look around, perception, to see where the arrow come from?
Okay, Story's just gonna walk over there because
20.
there's a dead sheep now. Great.
Okay, so both Story, go ahead and give me a perception. Teelia, I'm taking into account yours as well.
Um, 20.
20. So both you guys are there. You're looking at the sheep. You kind of take out your bow, seeing that there's an arrow sticking out of the sheep. Obviously, somebody shot it. But you do, both of you guys hear some rustling coming from this tree line that's close to you.
Alright, whoever just killed our sheep, come on out. You already killed it. Worst I'm gonna do is yell at you. Just so you know, it wasn't even a sheep.
So go ahead and
Already annoyed.
a persuasion check. Story.
Okay. 19?
Okay, 19. You have any modifiers?
No.
Okay.
Your persuasion is 0? You have a dexterity.
It's charisma.
A charisma. You have no charisma?
It's
What's your charisma?
11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
that's-
Yeah, you don't have
So
enough.
0.
So as you say that, you do see a figure step out of the woods, probably about 30 feet from you. Appears to be a half elf, and he's wearing the armor, which appears to be like a fighter's type armor, and he's carrying a short bow. You recognize him as being Daring Edermath from Sandalin. So he sees you guys and he says, "Oh, my friends, I just shot us some food." He says, "We can take it back to my camp and we can fix it up and we can have a good meal."
That's not.
I walk up and I
It's not
say,
a
"Fuck
sheep.
a duck."
That,
Water!
Sorry.
There's where's the rest of your party? Last I seen you, you had a few more.
Is the
they're
wagon
probably
back
looking
over
for
here
you.
yours?
He says, "Yes, that is my wagon."
Yeah, they're looking for you.
Ah, wonderful. They're
Is it-
looking for you.
He kind of looks around and he goes, What happened to your wagon? Did
I
Someone
let
could've
Honor drive.
He
And
looks
I
over,
just smile at him and show
he
my
looks over
family.
at Honor and he's like, "Your first time, no?"
Oh,
No. It wasn't my first time.
was her
I
first
just hit a
time.
little
July.
rock.
Anywhozy, you know you just killed a person, right? This is not an
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
sheep.
He says, "A person." He says, "This is a sheep. I just shot a sheep. I was hunting and
Yes, polymorphed, and we were trying to save him.
He says,
Oh, well.
no." He says,
Does it
I
count as
feel
cannibalism?
I feel terrible." He
I
says,
Kanye shrug.
Wait, guys,
get
does
it.
that mean we get his house though, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I guess so, because,
That's why
you
Kanye
can't
shrug.
argue. I think people are going to be a little upset.
We just have to
He
tell
looks
the
at you
bear.
and he says, "If it's okay with you, I'm starving. Can I still eat the sheep?"
No,
You might as well. I mean,
that's a person.
oh, no, technically it's a sheep that
Yeah,
once upon a time
Cameron.
was a
What
person.
happened to Cat's cam?
I'll fix it in a minute.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Az to go to bed, but he's stalling, and
Oh, and he doesn't want to be on camera
Taking
while he
his
walks
time.
walks
What?
through the kitchen.
no, it's not, honey. There's a delay on the stream. It's not on.
He doesn't want anybody to see his Hello
he-
Kitty pajamas.
You guys gotta talk. That's all that matters. Seeing him is a completely different story.
Oh god.
Okay, so
He said goodnight like 20 minutes ago. Hello?
I know, right? I know, right? So, okay, Story, she can't even right now. So, Story's gonna be like, you do what you want with the sheep. That's, I mean, it's dead, and alright.
He
Is it really dead though? Like, is it really, really dead, Cryptstick?
It got shot in the neck.
is dead.
Okay, it is. Okay.
Edelmath looks at you. He says, "Did I tell you what?" He goes, "If this was a person," he says, "I don't want to be getting into this." So he kind of just leaves the idea of eating this sheep person aside, and he pulls out like some jerky out of his pocket. And he's like, "I don't have much of this stuff, but it'll hold me over."
Oh
Oh
my
my
god. This motherfucker had jerky and he trying to kill a sheep.
You're not gonna shoot my horses, right? Because they're grazing out here too.
He says, "I just saw the sheep." He said, "I took a shot."
Oh my.
Well, it was a very good shot.
He says, "Well," he says, "I'm not very good at archery, so pretty much lucky for me."
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god,
Okay.
even worse.
Rip on
I
Well, if you're not gonna eat the sheep, somebody has to bury it. We're not gonna leave it out here like this.
we should the Tiefling should, because she got us into this mess.
That sounds like a good idea. Honor, bury the sheep. Story's gonna turn off and walk right back to the wagon.
Excuse me?
Okay.
I give Endermath one of my rations.
Edelmath.
Yeah, one of my rations.
Okay, so he takes your ration, and so he tucks the jerky back into his little his front pocket, and he says, perhaps he's set off, headed for Neverwinter after I learned from the town master that you guys were en route with the villain Glassstaff,
Okay.
in hopes that I can catch up with you. He says, but I didn't see that I passed you. What happened?
Well, we were trying to save this goddamn sheep, which you killed.
So he looks at you and he's like, oh, like,
So, yeah.
So he says, well, perhaps I can be of some assistance. I see that your wagon is pretty much unusable, and I have this wagon, which is perfectly fine. He says, if you'd like, I can take you to Neverwinter.
Can I drive the wagon?
No.
He
What
said,
the
no,
fuck?
it's my favorite wagon.
Dang it.
It's a classic. It's a 1842.
Fine. I'm gonna go take the
1842?
sheep and go and bury it.
Real classic.
I thought we were in 1602. No joke. No, I'm messing with you.
1602? The second go round, maybe. Reset, Teelia. Oh. I don't know what year it is.
No, I'm
Have
messing
years?
with you. I'm messing with you. I'm just messing with you. I'll pay for that later.
Yeah, you let me roll some dice and see what you gotta do.
I put my cake safely in my chest. Like, oh shit.
Like booby cake? Like
booby cake. No,
booby cake,
no.
okay. Okay, so you do that. We cut over to Haha and Kaiden and Vanitas. What are you guys doing? You're heading off into the woods.
We're following the tracks.
Okay, so y'all follow the tracks, and y'all can see that it's kind of like looping around. Just like a man-made trails, kind of zigzagging back and forth, and then it loops around, probably about 30, 40 feet further up the path that you guys were going. It's a little bit more sparse in this area. But you can kind of see that there's a clearing where something or someone would have like sat for a while, and you see, once you get to that spot, you can see Leah and Story talking to someone whose back is turned to you. You go through the clearing, and you see his Ettermath standing there next to Story and Leah.
Well, that was an eventful side trip. What have we missed?
He killed the sheep, and then I walk away.
Who killed what?
I said
Yeah,
he killed
Ettermath.
the sheep. I just say he killed the sheep, and then I walk away.
Ettermath looks at you and he says, apparently I killed one of your friends that you were trying to escort to Neverwinter.
Well, eventually we almost died, but there were plans for him. What happened to all the scrolls that we got from the guy's place? Wasn't there something that we could have used?
He was dead on sight. He was dead like immediately. There's nothing we could have done. One shot. He was one-shotted.
Ettermath looks at you and says, it was a real lucky shot. Because usually I'm not that lucky,
More of a sword and board guy.
if you will.
It's all Honor's fault, really. If she actually knew how to drive, then we wouldn't be in this predicament. But you know.
Well, if she hadn't have driven off when I told her I was going to take a look real quick.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to listen. One of her lovely traits.
Is everyone
Ettermath
okay?
looks at you. He says, well, maybe perhaps some good has come from this. He says, I can escort you to Neverwinter if you'd like me to.
What we're gonna do about the bear? We can't change the bear back because we don't know the recipe. We don't know.
We know the ingredients, and I may know a person in Neverwinter that may be able to find out the rest of the information we may need.
I'm not paying for that shit. You can steal it. I ain't paying for it.
I don't have to pay this guy. He's my contact, and I can talk to him, and he'll be able to point me where to go.
Yeah, but how? Anyway, let's just go. Hey, you're not getting the point.
You seem to forget who and what I am, and I just walk away from her at that point.
I don't know who you are. Hello? Like what?
He's a mysterious motherfucker.
He's a mysterious motherfucker that's alcoholic and pissed off that he ain't got no beer. Shit. I take some of my cake out of my boobs and start eating it.
She keeps her cake in her boob.
Some sweaty boob cake at this point. It's like really like smashed and.
It's not smashed. I rest
So
it
then you-
nicely. No, I rest it nicely on the side of my boobas. It's not smashed. I take.
But doesn't she have like studded leather armor?
Yes.
Okay.
But I need the cake to make a constitution saving throw.
What does the cake have? What concentration for did the cake have? What?
It's got like a -5, so.
Yeah.
it's pretty bad.
What the fuck? Do you want me to actually make a roll?
No, I'm messing with you.
Oh, okay. He got me back. He got me back for the years.
Told you I was getting you back.
Yeah. Kill the cake.
Okay, so
I walk over to Ettermath and ask him how long he's been on the road.
he says, I've only been about a day and a half. He says, I went over to the Harbin to see if you guys were there, and he said that you had set off for Neverwinter. He said, loaded the wagon and I started up the trail. He says, I did come across some nasty elementals, but he said, dispatched them quickly.
Yeah, air elementals are not my favorite thing. You didn't get the note that I left at your house?
He says, I did.
Okay.
Which is why I went to the town master's
Just checking. It's been a long couple of days on the road, or a long day and a half or so on the road.
So he says, "What about we set off? We leave this wagon behind. I can take you on mine."
Sounds
Okay,
good
we
to me.
swap over. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
hop.
you-
I go back over to my horse and get back up.
I rejoin the group from burying the sheep.
Got a low glass ass up in there too.
Did you leave? Did you leave like a little headstone?
Yeah, I put some rocks there,
You put some like teddy bears and
Fucking
stuffed
ironic.
animals
Put
and
some
things?
rocks there.
and I put a little symbol of a sheep using my scimitar. I kind of cut it into the rock.
Wow.
That's nice.
Awful.
Okay, so you guys are loaded up. You head back on the trail. Just I guess that takes. I would say, I mean, you did a short rest, so that it would take a couple hours for y'all to do all of this. At this point, it's probably about 2 in the afternoon.
How much longer do we have to get to Neverwinter?
You probably have about a day, so you'll have to rest.
Another day? Oh my god, we're never
About
gonna get to
About a day and
Neverwinter.
a half, and
Guys, we're never gonna get there.
This is the longest high road ever.
Oh my god, I don't think it took us that long
Well,
to
if
get there.
somebody hadn't broken down the wagon.
Shut up!
Well, if somebody would have known that she couldn't drive and give her the reins, hello?
I can drive perfectly fine.
Sure.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys head back on the road, and that's why I can't do anything. God.
So I don't go on the wagon. I walk beside it because I don't trust whoever's driving it.
Well, Addermouth is driving it at this point.
Yeah, Story will ride on Spirit and tie Beauty to the back of the wagon, and then Beast can just trot alongside her.
I'm walking. I'm not even sitting down anywhere.
So you'll travel another 4 or 5 hours, and I guess you get about there. It's actually at like a little crossroads, and there's a little sign that says Neverwinter, and there's a little arrow pointing left, and then a little sign that says Thunder Tree Ruins, and a little arrow pointing right.
Thunder Tree. Don't we need to go there?
We can go there later.
I'm just saying. I was just saying that as a character.
Does it say how far away Thunder Tree is?
It does not.
We are not going to Thunder Tree.
We need to go to Thunder Tree.
Not right now.
You need a shush. You can't even drive.
So Ettermath
Eat the cake, anime.
Ettermath says, perhaps he said we should pull over and make camp. This seems like it'd be a safe spot.
Works
Sounds
for
good to
me.
Nothing is safe.
Yeah, clearly. Not even a
you
goddamn
saying?
ride on a
Wagon
wagon.
certainly wasn't. It's coming out of your allowance.
You also note that in this leg of the trip was probably the most precarious for wagoning, but Ettermath, like a NASCAR racer, he fucking steered everything like a champ. Everybody lived.
He's a beast.
Beast mode.
I'm getting pointers as I ride.
He's taking driving lessons
Oh
from
my
Ettermath.
god.
Okay. So
Hey, Addermath, do you think later on you'll let me drive a little?
he says, well, the last leg of the journey is
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Pretty well worn path. He says there's not too much danger. He says
Don't do
maybe
it.
so.
Don't,
Thanks.
Just don't do it. Don't do it. Just really don't.
Okay, so you guys are you unload, you make camp.
You're walking. You can't even hear that.
When we make camp, I motion to Kaiden that I want to talk to him for a bit.
Okay.
Alright. I'll walk over to him and say what's on your mind.
Seeing as how, with all this mishap, that the wizard has been killed, would you be able to, even if we were able to find someone that knew where we could get the ingredients in Neverwinter, because I know some people, would you be able to eventually try and piece together a wanded true polymorph?
Not as of right now. It's something that I'd have to learn over time.
Is it something that you'd be interested in?
I'm so tired.
Well, we did promise we'd change the bear back, didn't we?
That we did.
So then we must do it then.
Yep. I'll introduce you to my contact in Neverwinter that I normally go to for information. I wasn't able to meet up with him before we left because, well, you know how Kronos was. He's a dick. So...
Damn.
That I know.
So I need to check in. Would you like to go with me when we get to Neverwinter after we finish all this business?
Sure.
Cool. Then I just look and see what the rest of the group is up to.
We're making camp, right? So I guess Story's going to sit and snuggle with Beast and feed him treats because he's spoiled.
Indeed. Bees are eating the treats, and he's kind of licking your hands and he's licking your face, and you know he's wanting you to give him some
Happy
more
puppy.
treats. Okay, so what are the rest of you guys doing? Y'all need to. One thing. All right, time out from the game. We haven't really discussed this a whole lot. Have you guys thought of doing like any kind of crafting or
Wait, there's
anything like that?
crafting?
Yeah, you can
There's
craft
types of.
Like things you would be proficient in. So like Cataleiya, you could maybe perhaps get like a tinker's kit or something, and like craft your own arrows, and then you can craft different types of arrows for yourself or whatnot. Druids would probably be good at like alchemy and
herbs and stuff like that.
herbalism, things like that.
Mine would be a poison, right?
Right. So you could like explore the area, look for like ingredients, like a very specific type of herbalism that dealt with, the mastery of making poisons and things like that. So just something, like when you guys have these like downtime moments during your rest and whatnot, you could be doing things like that.
So, just since, well, proficient in the poison and whatnot, would I already know what kind of stuff to look for?
You would. You could look for. I guess you'd have to like come up with like a type of poison you'd want, like if it was more of like a paralysis type poison, or like a poison that just affected like flesh material, like a withering type poison or whatever, would be dependent on what type of ingredients you'd want to look for.
Yeah, like I have an herbalism kit, right? So I should be able to make potions, right?
Right. And in reference to that, like you have an herbalism kit, so like you can collect plant material that could be used in potions, but the potion making stuff itself would require like you know, books or whatever that would instruct you on how to put those plant materials together. You know, like
With the kit.
right, you're proficient in gathering those materials,
Okay.
but you're not proficient in, you know, saying, hey, if I gather this and this and kind of grind it up, it will make this, you know? You'd have to do
Okay.
research on that. Luckily, big cities and towns and settlements have places you can go to learn those things.
So for like my kind of stuff, would be like to incapacitate, to poison, frighten, that kind of type stuff, depending
Yep.
on what's used. Because I did find something earlier today that I was going to bring up to you later on.
Yes,
After the session.
it would be things like that. And then at the same time, since y'all do know like different I guess you would say specialities or whatever, like y'all could cross, like you can have honor gather the materials you would need and identify those materials so that you can create this poison to then apply to an arrow or something that story made, so y'all can all work together to, you know, kind of achieve different things.
So can I take a look around, see if I can find something?
What would you be looking for?
Just something that could, what would it be?
Also, Jen, knowing that, for the most part, poisons in general, the practice of creating and having poisons are somewhat frowned upon by most local officials. So, you knowing that would be, you know, being like the thieves and spy networks you run in, you would also know how and where to go to acquire, like just to acquire these poisons, or who to talk to say, hey, I'm looking for this, where to get it. It's a more costly route, perhaps, but that's also available to you.
Okay. Then I'm just going to rest.
Okay. Does anybody else need to do anything?
No.
Okay, so y'all rest for the evening. Dwezel, you gain back the 3 hit points you're still missing.
Oh, thank you, God.
It's still,
this is a rough trip, man.
It's still tingling.
I wonder why.
You know, but
I'm gonna go up to Story and say, and pull her aside and ask her, did the cut do anything to my tattoos on my back?
Story's just gonna shake her head.
Okay, so they're okay. Okay.
Okay. At this point, let's take a little 5-minute break.
Yes. Water.
Get some water and bathroom, all that other good stuff. So.
BRB.
Back in 5, guys.
Back in 5.
Back in 5. Artwork. We should show the artwork like, you know, they do on Critical Role, Teelia. Artwork by fans.
Well, one person's artwork. One person's artwork.
That's a lot. Why you gotta put my name there? Why couldn't you have changed it to Honor? Why, Teelia? Why?
No. Oh, let's
No.
turn off.
No. I can't even retweet that. Terrible.
You can retweet it.
No.
Alright, let's be right back. Entertain everybody.
I will be back.
Ow. My hair.
I'm totally here.
Yeah, me too. I mean, Jen is doing something.
For me, it's
I'm here.
if I crash and burn, well, at least make it a good one.
So many snacks. I have popcorn. Wow. It's cheddar popcorn.
Popcorn.
Popcorn Heidi. What?
On mic is popcorn. Like,
Oh, I thought you were saying it like it was like unhealthy or something.
no,
Like,
popcorn
what?
ain't unhealthy. What are you talking
I'm
about?
trying to make
Nah,
crunchy
I'd
stuff that's
say
not working.
chips are much worse.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
Why is Cataleiya?
I'll fix it in just a minute.
No, I'm talking to. Oh, it is on. Oh, I'm so stupid. My bad.
I wonder how it would sound if somebody was eating Pop Rocks near the mic.
What the?
Oh,
Pop
that's
rocks
a
and soda.
great idea.
Energy drinks.
Why would you do that? What? Don't they
For
burst in your mouth?
science. Yeah.
Sorry, I just thought really.
Fireworks. What you said burst in your mouth made me think about gushers. Like back in the 90s.
Sorry, I just have to laugh. You're talking about bursting in your mouth, and then you're talking about gushers.
Gushers.
Okay.
Like, if the Gushers commercials were to come out now, we'd all, like, look at it with the side eye, like some of the stuff they used to say. It's terrible.
Oh no. Why is that like that?
Okay, maybe popcorn wasn't a good idea.
Oh my god.
Or maybe it was.
Or maybe. Yes.
I have a granola bar. I don't know.
But granola doesn't leave kernels in your teeth. Well, I guess it can.
Granola.
Oh no, Crypt, get up close to the camera.
You gonna do a molar inspection?
Yeah. Granola usually
What
ends
is
up with
that?
yogurt for me, so.
Everybody's eating. Where's Dwezel?
She died.
Pardon?
She almost died.
No, I have plenty of hit points. I was okay.
Do you know it's officially daylight outside my house? I've turned off my light.
It's just past midnight here.
Oh, it is.
Well, it's almost 1 o'clock.
It's 6 o'clock here. 6 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop
Oh my
top,
God.
cruising the streets. Yeah.
Alright. Somebody gets a D6 inspiration from that. Every time the word sings, somebody feels happy.
I don't understand why my camera is like the weirdest camera on Google. Why is it widescreened? Is it widescreened on your side, guys?
No, it's normal. Yours is always looks like your own looks like that, because mine looks like
So
that too.
stupid. I need to get Minicam again, so we won't have this problem.
Can we go to Neverwinter now? Please. For the
Please.
love of God. Can we get to the damn city? This is
just
the
make it
longest
there.
trek
The
We
longest
gotta have
ever.
trek is
in-depth argument about Thunder Tree.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. We do, don't
No,
we?
we're gonna go to Neverwinter. I was just talking
So
about
you guys
we need to
wake
go
up.
there.
Okay, so you guys ready?
Yep.
Okay, so you wake up,
And eat popcorn.
eat popcorn.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Cataleiya, it is morning. If you'd like to train beasts and something.
I don't think she heard you.
Sorry.
Train
Oh,
beast
sure.
on something.
If you want to train beasts to do something, you
Yes.
can.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Like kill.
Time to time to train.
The kill command.
beast. Let's start training him guard.
Guard, okay.
What about
Go
no?
ahead and roll if 2d10.
Really? How did I fall out of D20? Okay.
88.
Awesome. 88.
So that. So you start to work with beasts to guard, you know, teaching them. You know, you taught them stay, so that helped a lot, you know, and you work with them to kind of be aware and whatnot. If you were to want to attempt to use the guard command with them not knowing it fully, you could do so at a disadvantage. You know, for you to
Yay.
learn guard, do guard stuff. Okay. Anybody else need to do anything
Other than eat.
other than
Morning rituals.
Okay, so y'all load back up the wagon and start to head to Neverwinter.
Oh my god.
After about 6 hours of traveling, you
Do I get
finally.
to drive the wagon?
Oh,
Was
you
the last
do get
bit?
to drive the wagon. You do drive the
No,
wagon.
I didn't know
what happened to the last
detest.
wagon.
I profusely am against this idea of
You can't hear it.
honor.
I'm whispering. to Adam.
I'm seeing you guys move. No, I'm seeing you guys change over.
I don't have to move seats.
Oh my god. Rip.
Etterman,
Yeah, he just passes over the reins.
can I
Like,
finish?
you want to drive? He hands you over the reins about halfway into the trip. And do other math tutelage and you know from the previous day in the 3 or 4 hours this morning, you fairly simple path. You make it to Neverwinter. You pull up. Everybody's alive. Everybody's okay.
God damn. I
Really
forgot
go
about
in.
that.
I smile at Story. Hi.
We did it, guys. We made it.
I did it. What?
We did it, Reddit.
Nah.
What's Reddit?
It was Reddit.
That is a big fucking city. The Lord have mercy.
So, as you approach the gate, Dwezel, you notice that this is a big fucking city.
The biggest.
Wasn't she already
There's-
in this though? We
Mhm.
met
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Oh
We
yeah,
met
'cause
here.
we started there.
Yeah.
Never mind.
And you do notice that, you know, outside of this thing, it's like a fortress. There's freaking huge guard towers. There appears to be a couple entrances, spaced very widely apart.
I'm gonna give the reins back to Ettermath. Go ahead. I think he's frozen, guys.
The DM is frozen in
Yeah.
time.
We lost our DM. We lost.
We made it to Neverwinter. He doesn't know how to
We
do
ne-
it.
what is
Neverwinter,
this?
and that's
It's
the end of
like
the campaign.
it's like we
That's it,
never
we're
get to
done.
Neverwinter. We still haven't
win.
even got inside the Neverwinter yet, and this fucking happens. 3 episodes we've been trying to get to fucking Neverwinter, guys. I swear to God, I can't even right now, bro. Oh my God.
So much for Neverwinter.
We're never gonna make it.
How you gonna blame the bard? Ain't my fault.
This place is
Look, when
cursed.
there's no one to blame, we blame the bard. That's been established for weeks now.
Oh God, I can't even. Oh,
See,
wait. Yeah, he
this
went.
little house over here that's like it's on its own little island. We should have taken that over as our fortress of solitude.
Ooh, that would have been awesome.
And if it's not the bard now, it's the druid.
Excuse
Yeah.
me? I didn't do anything.
By the way, like, how are we gonna talk about taking the guy's house when his body's not even cold yet? Like, just
We
that's
should took it
just,
before it was even not
Yeah,
even
it was already
cold.
dead. I Kanye shrugged that. So
I
Cat
kinda
is
took it
now the
before he
DM.
died.
Cataleiya,
Okay.
Cataleiya is now the DM, guys.
Yay. Okay, so we're in Neverwinter.
Can we go to
We
Neverwinter,
passed
please?
through the gate.
We.
If they threaten, if they at all threaten that I can't bring in Beast, we're just gonna let Beast eat the guards.
Oh my God, this is a fucking thing. Let's not make Cataleiya the DM. Oh my God.
I
That
hope
would
we
be
have a plan
awesome.
because he's gonna ask us what we're doing once we're in here.
We need to go to the guards, right? The prison guard. We need to give them to the prison.
Where's City Hall? That's
Yes,
what we
we
need.
need
We
to
need
know
City Hall.
where the courthouse is.
There we go. Courthouse. That's what I was looking for.
You guys say city hall, we say courthouse.
Hall of Justice
It's
is
called
what
Hall
he
of Justice.
said.
Oh, he said the Hall of Justice? Shit.
Yeah.
Hall of Justice. Okay, whatever they call it, we're going to it.
I don't think he'll be back. I don't think he's gonna be
Wonder what
back.
happened.
I legit don't think
Anyone
he's
have
gonna
his number to text him?
be back. No.
No.
Oh,
No,
he's
he's
back! Hey.
Yay!
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Does this mean I can't DM anymore?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, you've been pushed out. You've been pushed out.
We didn't even get into the gates and you got us fighting.
I know, like, hello? What the fuck?
We should have that little island as our keep. Oh my god, guys, that would be so awesome.
Teelia wanted a manor.
I would happily give
Dwezel
up
wanted the
the treehouse.
treehouse. Now she
I would
wants the
happily give up
island.
the treehouse for the highland. Not kidding.
But the island is awesome. That looks like a giant manor.
Oh my
Double
God.
freeze.
Yep, you're back. Yep, there you go. You're still
Oh.
big now.
Maybe.
There's 2
Can you
Kennys.
move?
It's
Hello?
moving.
There's
He
2
moved.
Kennys.
Oh,
Yay!
There's 2 Kennys, guys. And that he's
Darn.
Cataleiya.
He's muted though.
But I was gonna have so much fun. We can't even hear
You're muted.
Okay.
Fine, now I
There's
don't
2
them
Kennys.
anymore.
Let me see. Wait.
Everybody's like screen is like popping up full screen. It's got freaking. Jesus
We were
Christ.
like, oh my God, we're never getting to Neverwinter ever. like-
don't hate it. That's just not getting in.
We're just not getting in, yeah.
I told them Beast could just eat the guards.
And now,
Yeah.
now Crypt is playing the story.
Yay, that's my favorite character.
Uh,
Shoot some arrows, guys.
oh.
I gotta say it real quiet too.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What happened? Oh,
He's
you're...
frozen.
You're here, but
You're
your camera's frozen.
Jesus Christ.
Is your internet saying fuck off right now?
Oh, you're back! You're back!
Oh, you're moving.
It has to be the Walking Dead mug.
Lies. The Walking Dead mud's what brought him back. Clearly.
Back to the zombie bitches. Everybody make perception checks when you're gonna get me.
Wait,
What?
what? What?
They're a little garbled.
Oh no.
He said perception checks, everybody.
Why are we getting picked on? 23.
I don't know. Something's going on.
21.
20.
After 20, Cat.
Well, I was gonna ask if I saw any
Haha
thieves
asleep?
cat around.
Like...
And haha.
He's
Nope, I
sleepwalking.
didn't roll at all.
It's like he fell asleep on the back of his horse. And was just,
His horse hammock.
yeah. Everybody else, I don't know what you heard last from me, but I was like, there's an entrance here.
Yeah, that was it.
You said there were multiple entrances in the Roleplaying.
And then yeah, that's it.
And then,
It's weird.
alright, and I said, had you taken the road to Thunder Tree, it would have been another, like one of those crossroads. to
Oh, that
come
way.
To
Okay.
that entrance there. But the last, you
Is-
were here.
Is his mic okay? Is it me? Or is he?
It's
No.
kind of
Kind of wind tunnel-y.
He's
Oh.
garbled.
Okay.
I think it's his connection.
Yeah.
Beat it into submission.
God damn it. I don't think it's. Alright, is it okay now? What's going on? Good?
Same
No.
old.
I was just wondering because it's a bit.
Is it broken up? I could restart my router.
Yeah, it's not really. It's not clear. I mean, we can make out what you're saying, but it's like roboty.
Okay, let me restart my router real quick.
All right.
Okay.
Take another 5.
No story. So this is what happens. Like when you guys, your cam goes off, it moves. The cams
Moves us
move
all around.
along. Yeah.
Guessing we
So,
would have come
Haha
here.
should really get his own picture so it doesn't say his name when it moves because I can't control it fast enough. Just saying. So we've got to the gates of Neverwinter, guys.
Yeah.
Where you're eaten immediately.
A big old dragon just swoops down.
Well, we need a perception for something, so.
Just imagine, guys, we get here, and then like we die the first day. Like
Yeah, I can't.
it took us
even.
longer to get there than it does to die.
How did it take us so long? Like I thought
It didn't take us that long.
that
to
long
get to
last
Phandalin,
time.
did it?
No,
Because
it did
the newbie was driving and she was creeping.
No,
Oh
that
my
was for the second.
God.
That was for this day, though. We've
It
been
took us,
going
like,
for
5
3
weeks.
fucking days.
I know.
Because remember, y'all almost got killed by the goblins on episode 1.
Oh my god.
But that still didn't take us that long to get the freaking Phandalin compared to this.
Oh god. It took us
It
3
did.
episodes.
He
It's like
You
a
guys
2-day
the
trip to
shortcut.
Phandalin, but then to get from Phandalin to Neverwinter, it's like 8 days. What the fuck?
he took the shortcut on the first ride.
Did we take a shortcut?
Eh.
No.
Anywhoozy, let's just say it took us 3 episodes. 3. To get
Yeah.
to Neverwinter.
I thought it was gonna take another 1 or 2.
That's why I was
Dude.
like, can we not fucking stop? Can we just go leave that fucking horse and wagon? Just leave it. Just leave it right there. I don't want to do this. I was like, I can't. I know you want XP, but what did we get from that? We lost a sheep. That could have potentially
Yeah.
helped us.
The sheep.
God damn Endermath.
I blame a certain tiefling on it for that one.
No, you don't.
Yes.
I blame
If you
Story.
will-
Because I tried to keep
wagon.
going.
I blame Story. Because
No, if
she
she
no
couldn't have-
no.
if she
You
had
knew
issues,
she
she shouldn't
couldn't
have.
have no, you knew she couldn't drive a wagon. And you
She
let her
drove a
drive a
wagon.
wagon. She said
I
she
can
never
drive a
drove.
wagon.
She's no, clearly she can't.
Just
'Cause we
apparently
fucking
doesn't
crashed.
know when to go, hey, I can't do this. Can somebody help?
Oh my god.
She's a teenager in rebellion right now.
Oh my god.
I'm a teenager where?
in rebellion.
Oh. No, I'm not.
Are you seriously eating popcorn while you're saying that? That
Yeah.
really? Wow.
Yeah.
Just ugh.
Yes.
And you get at me for eating my cake. At least I don't eat with my
Dude, your
mouth
cake
full.
is like a big hunk of
Yeah.
At
whatever.
least her cake is, or her popcorn is in her boobs.
So what? That's a
Should we
natural
see
thing.
that?
Do you know actually the cake crumbs actually go into my boobs in general?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, I have cake. I do. I have a pound cake. Kind of. Like a
Hi, Kaz.
pound cake.
I think there's fresh homemade banana bread in the kitchen right now.
Banana bread!
I don't really like banana bread.
Yeah, it was my mother-in-law for my graduation. She made me like this giant pound cake, and then she made a strawberry rhubarb glazed fruit thing to go on top of it. She sent it home with us, and then the boys, I guess, decided that they liked the strawberry rhubarb, so they were just gonna eat that and forgot about the cake. Thanks, boys.
Sounds legit.
Sounds like my boys.
Internet derped. Do you think he'll be back? It takes a long. Yeah.
He-
Oh.
Yay!
Yay.
He'll be back. Oh, remember his internet dropped during the raid with us at Oryx.
Yeah.
Hi.
I see Batman
Batman.
and Assassin's Creed.
Batman.
That's an interesting combination.
Cryptstick.
Batman.
Cryptstick. 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 Cryptstick.
Batman.
Is
I don't
that
even know
bardic
what's going on
persuasion?
right now.
Yeah.
Mm.
What was that, Crypt?
I said I don't even know what's going on right now.
You sound great! Yay!
I guess my connection just decided to take a dump, and it didn't feel
Yeah.
like doing anything.
Hey, at least it let you back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were wondering. We were like, is he coming back? Will we ever get to Neverwinter? Find out in episode 10!
Neverwinter.
No, we're there. Will we ever get to go in it?
Well, we ever get to go inside? No.
Okay, so.
These gates are gorgeous. I mean, I admire the brickwork.
I'm just inspecting the gate to do anything you can at that point.
Are you checking for traps?
Oh my
Just
god.
check the traps
So,
on the
just to
bait
let you
ass
know,
Neverwinter
we
gates.
did roll for perception. We rolled a 17, 20, 23, 21, and of course, haha, with the 3.
Don't of course, I mean.
You've been doing really shoddy perception rolls all night. I don't know what's got into you, haha. Yeah, got into you, Kaiden. I should say.
The golden snitch is not with him.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jen,
Ooh,
You-
ba- ba-
you don't see any thieves' camp like around the gates or anything. Being that this is like a main entrance, you probably wouldn't see, things like that. But maybe once you're in there, you can see them.
Yeah.
If you ever get in there.
If. That's a pretty big if.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you guys, the rest of you guys just stroll up to the gate. You can see that it's not closed off, because since there's a major city, it's pretty much like an open door policy. But they do have guards placed at the gates, kind of keeping an eye on things. And as you guys approach, they kind of stop you and ask, what business y'all have in this area, and what's your purpose for coming to Neverwinter?
Sex and beer? I'm sorry, no.
Come on in.
We're here to drop off a prisoner at the Hall of Justice.
So one of the guards looks at you and says, he says, prisoner. He says, we weren't informed of any prisoners.
Glassstaff? Does that name ring a bell?
He's pondering. He's like, no. He says, where's this prisoner? Bring him forward.
Time
Go.
to yank him out of the back of the wagon. Is this a covered wagon or like a flat wagon, or what kind of wagon was it?
Edermath's wagon is like kind of more like a large cart kind of thing.
Can you just point to him? This guy over here.
He
The one in
says,
chains.
what has this man done to be bound and brought forward as a prisoner?
He is the leader, or was the leader of the Red Brand Ruffians group in Phandalin that was causing issues for the town folk
He
and the
killed
town master.
a couple of people. He was running a cartel through there, and he held the Phandalin town under siege.
He killed the woodmaker and kidnapped his family.
Yeah, upon many
he kinda
things.
looks at the other guard and he's like, alright, you ever heard of Red Brands? And then the other guard just silently just shakes his head no. And he goes, he says, I'll tell you what, he says, you go ahead and bring your prisoner in, and I'll just leave it to you. You can tell he's just kind of being lazy and he's not really worried about it. Kind of like one of those Walmart greeters, you know.
Okay.
They're not really checking the receipts, you know, but they're, you know.
Trying to be douches.
Yeah.
One last question for you guys. Does the name Lord Iarno Albric ring a bell?
He looks at you and goes, oh, I'm afraid not, mate.
Is this
I
your
just-
attempt to a British accent?
No.
I don't know.
I just look at them and go, you guys
Where's
are the
Britain?
grunts.
I just
Oh,
keep
the
on
grunts,
hearing
aren't
mate.
Australians say mate. Lots of countries say mate.
Mm-hmm.
I tell them good day, sis, and I just waddle. We just move in. No,
Good day,
just leave them.
You waddle.
I don't deal with
Kinda
grunts like
waddle.
that.
Alright, I just shake my head
You shake your head.
and eat some of my boob cake.
Your boob cake.
Alright, so you guys you guys walk in through the gates, and from being here before, you kind of know partially your way around. I'm not sure how long y'all spent here, but you kind of have a general direction of knowing where the place where they keep the baddies are.
Justice.
The Hall of Justice.
You said
So
it,
I
not
wore
me.
my Batman shirt. That's the Hall of Justice you guys are going to.
I guess we're going to the Hall of Justice.
That's what Crypt said. So that's what I put in my notes.
Mm-hmm.
Hall of Justice it is. Wherever that is, because this is a really big city, it's going to take us a week just to cross it to the center.
No one else will take us 3 months. What the fuck?
Yes, Lord.
Jesus.
Connor's gonna break the carriage again, and someone's gonna sprain their ankle.
Fucking-
So-
and the sheep is gonna
Right.
die again.
Right after you like cross through the gates, you kind of see like around here. There's like a big "You are here" sign with a
Oh
little
my
Neverwinter. The map of Neverwinter.
Does it have a
know
little
where
"You
you are.
are here" star?
That's right.
I can't even
You're
read
here.
shit right now.
We killed the rogue. But looking at the map, you can kind of get your bearings, and you see
Oh,
that
okay.
The Hall of Justice lies right ahead.
A 2-day trek.
Two-day trek.
A 2-day trek across town.
It's a 3-hour tour.
3 hours to get there. Lord have mercy.
Which would turn into
Oh.
3 days.
Really?
No,
That
there's
went
a
over your head,
reference.
Dwezel?
Oh my god,
my
Dweezil.
God, I can't
Even
even.
I got that reference.
I understood the reference. I'm
No,
just.
clearly you did not.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Just wow.
Okay, Apollo, can we stay out of the trash can? I have a trash can kitty. He likes going into the trash cans, and he just sits there.
What the fuck? He sits
Especially
in the trash
the one
can?
by my desk because it's full of paper.
So he sits in the trash can.
Yes, he jumps in the trash can and he just sits there.
Let him be in the
You have a
trash
picture
can.
of
Why
it
don't you just
somewhere.
have another empty trash can?
No,
For
it has
him.
to have stuff in it. It has to have like paper and stuff
Okay,
in
so
it.
put some fake paper in the trash can and just
Put
let him
some real
sit.
paper in there.
Or put some real paper.
Paper.
Yeah, just let him have his own trash can.
Paper.
I would do that. I would let him have his own trash can.
Yep.
Yeah,
It
just
doesn't,
saying.
because
Hollow's trash
he
can.
won't want that one then. He'll want one of the other ones.
Just put up, well, you could just have a paper trash can where you put only paper in there.
Focus. Holy
This is the night of.
You guys finally made it to Neverwinter.
And y'all
We're gonna
talking
talk
about
about my cat in a trash can.
Oh my
Look,
god.
I told you it's
Okay.
gonna take us 3 days to get to the Hall of Justice. I don't think you understand.
3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, guys. At this point in time, yeah, there's like a main road that you can, this main road right here. You can pass down and fit the wagons with no problem. You make your way around.
I hold on to my gear and make sure that no one's trying to pickpocket me.
You okay?
Oh goodness.
Hey, it's fucking Neverwinter.
Go ahead and make yourself a perception check.
I'm still holding.
Can I make a
Rip.
sleight of hand check?
Well, they're gonna steal all our treasures, so boy, I don't know why you guys are laughing.
Okay, so as you do that, you didn't realize, but somebody did pickpocket you,
What the heck? Come on!
and they stole a half of piece of your booby cake.
How did they take out my boobies? What the fuck, bro? Are you telling me someone legit put their hand down my boobs and I didn't fucking feel it? Oh, come on, I can't even.
This is
You
a big
might have liked it too
city,
much and thought
you
it
know
was
what I'm saying?
just somebody
Oh
doing
my
it.
god.
You got distracted by the trash can cat and the big sign, the "You're Here" sign.
I can't even right now. Oh my god. Goddamn
Okay, so-
trash can kitty.
You make it to the Hall of Justice. It's like probably around 3 p.m. at this point, so you got some time to kind of turn Glassstaff in and figure out where you're gonna stay for the night or whatever.
We walk him in.
Alright, so you welcome in, and there's a Wonder Woman sitting behind the desk.
A Wonder
Yeah.
Woman?
Wonder Woman.
Motherfucking Wonder Woman, what the fuck? Wonder
Man, you
Woman.
guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you guys.
I
The Hall
heard
of
Wonder
Justice,
Woman.
people. The Hall of Justice.
Oh god. I get it.
Right.
What the fuck? He's got Batman on, he's talking about Wonder Woman. What the fuck?
Okay, that one caught me.
I can go put on the Flash beanie if you want.
At least I'm paying attention. Like, at least I'm paying attention, guys. Yeah, that trash can kitty, that's cool. Just give her her own trash can.
So so you walk in, and there's kind of like a desk with somebody sitting behind it. And it's like you can tell it's kind of like a processing person. They ask you why, who's this? What authorization do y'all have to bring this person here and whatnot?
Was there not like a bounty out on this guy or something?
Yeah, in
I mean,
Fandolin.
did we just like rope somebody who we didn't like up and like drag
Yeah,
him
I
all the
know,
way here and
right?
keep him prisoner? Are we in
It's
trouble?
it's in
Throw
Fandolin.
him in the back.
It was in Fandolin.
The town master from Fandolin
This
told
useless
us to
pile
bring-
of shit. Sorry.
Just hold on. Let me talk.
told us to bring this guy to you. He is Lord Iarno Arlbrick, also known as the Glass Staff. He's supposedly part of the Lord's Alliance, or was.
At the mention of Lord's Alliance, this lady's eyebrows just kind of perk up, and she turns around and she starts like thumbing through some paperwork on a desk behind her. And she pulls out a paper, and it seems like it matches some a notice that this person was missing and somebody was looking for him. Also, she pulls out kind of attached to this paper a note that matches the note that the town master would have given you to bring Glass Staff into Neverwinter. So she tells you that she can escort Glass Staff to basically where they hold all the prisoners.
Thank you.
Okay. He's a mage, so you might want to be careful.
And he has a protection spell again or over him.
She tells you that once you cross through the thresholds of the Hall of Justice, all magical effects cease to work.
Oh, really? Can we reach over and pinch Glass Staff just to see if it works?
You can try it, yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
You reach
Story,
over,
you pinch
you
his arm.
pinch him, and he goes, ow!
Sorry, just checking. Sorry, not sorry.
Kind of like puts his nose up and faces away from you, and as he walks, you can see like he just kind of rubs it like or like he's a big sissy, so
Lizards.
At least he didn't start crying.
Yet.
yeah, he didn't start crying yet.
Yeah.
So these two guards kind of about halfway down, they kind of meet halfway and they take him and they shackle him properly. They remove the ropes.
I'll take those back.
And just
Yeah.
kind
Can
of
we have some of my rope back, please?
toss them to in, and they put like leg shackles and arm shackles on him, and they escort him down the hall, and he just kind of disappears around the corner.
Bye.
Do we get our
Let's go
bounty?
party.
I won't miss you.
Was that?
Can we get our bounty?
Oh yeah.
The bounty was placed from the town master, right?
But don't we get a bounty for doing what we do?
But yeah, from the town master once you go back.
Oh my goodness.
Do we get a bounty for the missing person?
No, it was just kind of like a notice, like, hey, we looking for this dude. There was no like reward on that.
It was an FYI. Keep an eye
Yeah.
out.
Hey, I'm asking. I'm just.
It was like an Amber Alert for Glass
Oh,
Staff.
it's an Amber Alert. Right.
Last scene.
Last scene. Okay.
Last seen mugging a baby.
Wow. Wow.
Hanging out with some red brands.
Getting
So
freaky with some gorillas.
so you guys now have delivered Glass Staff to the Hall of Justice. Well, he will await trial So what do you guys want to do?
First we need to find an inn, and then we can decide. Then everybody can go rampage whatever they want to. Should we just agree to meet up at the inn we all met at to begin with?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Can I look over and to see if there's a bounty board or something?
In the Hall of Justice.
Fire. Yeah.
You look around, but you don't see anything.
We gotta find a wizard, guys, so that we can try to change Rufus back.
Hey, Kaiden, you want to go find my contact with me right now?
I go to Wonder Woman and I ask her if there was any bounties and where would we get them.
She looks at you, and this woman's just like a really old
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, you know,
Mm-hmm.
not like the Linda Carter Wonder Woman. You know?
Okay. So she wasn't. Okay.
Right. She's passed the torch.
Okay.
And she looks at you and she says, this is the final place for criminals. Where the search is, she says, if you look around, there's bound to be notice boards from different affiliations around Neverwinter, but I can specifically tell you where they are.
Alright. Okay, thank you. I skip out and I'm on the look for more bounties or anything of that nature, so
Okay, so you walk out, go ahead and do a perception check.
15.
15. Okay. So as you walk out to the right, you see there is a board set up, and it's another one of those "you are here" boards.
Oh wow, really?
However, while looking at the board and studying it pretty well, you do see that there's a road leading south that you can see that this was the inn or the tavern that you guys were all hanging out when you started this thing.
Okay. Where's the nearest stable? So Story's going to find a stable because we need to get this wagon, or at least her horses stationed without a wagon.
Endermath, right?
Yeah. Endermath is gonna need a place for his wagon.
The stables are right past there. They're like right here.
Okay.
In this corner.
Alright. Story's going to stable her horses. Endermath can do whatever he wants to with his wagon. And then she's going to go and get herself a room where she can stick Beast in and tell him to stay, so he doesn't terrorize the town as they go walking through it.
Okay. So you go ahead and you do that. They do have rooms available at the tavern that you guys met up in. When you walk in with Beast, everybody just kind of like stops because this is a really huge fucking wolf, and they're not used to that. So you get your room, you head upstairs with Beast, and as quickly as everything stopped, everything picks up again.
He's a good boy.
What the heck? Oh shit.
She's in the tavern.
The tavern.
Woohoo! Tavern music! Is there a bard?
There is a bard up there, and he's just like a little gnome bard. He's got a little mini lute.
Oh, how cute!
And he's pretty badass. He's got like some arcane, trickery going on. There's like some lights and like a small disco ball kind of thing spinning around.
Oh lord.
Have a board off.
I'm
Shred
still
off.
looking for notice boards.
I leave out of the Hall of Justice and stop and ask Leah for 100 gold
What?
so I can go do some shopping.
Did you just come to me and ask me for 100 gold?
You have our group money.
Don't you have yourself your own money?
I don't have that much. Oh my god.
Actually, you do have your own money. Just she's
Yeah,
holding on to it.
I just don't. Exactly. I don't have that much on me. So can I get an extra 100 gold? Please?
We don't have that much money to be spending around.
What? Are you kidding? It's not your money.
We need to talk as a group. Well, I don't be giving out
You
all this
know
money.
how much we have each, but much?
Yeah, this is...
I
this
walk
is
past and I say, give her the money.
Oh, hell no!
Or I'll take all the money and then give it to her.
Look, we only have
Story's up in her
700
room.
gold pieces!
I just want 100 of my share that you're holding.
Well, fine. I give 100 of her share.
Thank you.
And I throw it
Can
at
I go
her.
shopping, please?
Okay.
Could you tell, well, on the board, does it show me where, like, the nearest bookstore is? Of
Where
the
where
more
are you guys? Where are you
arcane
guys?
thing?
You're
I'm outside
still
the Hall of Justice.
the Hall of Justice.
Because I was standing next to Leah to ask for the money, so she said she was outside the Hall of Justice.
Yeah, I didn't really go to the bar thing where everybody was. I was looking for notice boards.
If you head down the path in front of you and make off to the right, there's probably right before you get to the second little bridge, like on the corner here, there's a bookstore.
Mm-hmm. Can I go to the bookstore?
You go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna mosey while they do their thing. So I'm on foot, so I'm walking.
Is anybody going with Dwezel?
No. I just...
And I put my hood up as I go.
Okay.
Story doesn't even know she's going anywhere. So, again, she thinks she's better off on her own, out there wandering about.
You don't even know where I am. Hi.
Exactly!
Oh, Kat, did you let anybody know you were going to the stables and such?
Yeah, she did. She said she was going to go stable the horses. And that they should find the inn. Oh no, because she said that everybody should meet up at the inn that they first met.
That's true.
Mhm.
Okay. So Dwezel, you go into the bookstore.
Mhm.
And there's a this very well dressed elf behind the counter. She asks you if she can help you look for anything in particular.
Is it a male or a female?
A female.
Good day, ma'am. I was wondering if you had any books dealing with antitoxins and healing potions. So more of the alchemy side?
So she says this way, and then she leads you to a section, and there's 2 or 3 shelves. She points out to you that has books on alchemy and herbalism and removing, toxic effects and whatnot.
2 or 3 shelves of books.
Mhm.
Frightening. Does one of them like have a title that says like for beginners?
Like a 101.
Yeah, like potion making for dummies.
The idiot's guide to potion making.
Yeah, can like
So, yeah.
is there like a Gilmore's guide to potion making or something?
She looks at you and she goes, I don't believe Gilmore has stretched this far yet.
So.
But she does pull out a book and say, what the hell is happening? Hold on. Picture. It's like a pop-up book. You fold it open and it's like an alchemy set comes up. And or like one of those books, like those rock collecting books where you get like a sample rock and you got little spaces.
It can make your first potion kit.
That's right.
Exactly.
Ooh, jabba jabba jabba.
So she hands you a book
Damn you,
and she
Jin.
goes, I believe this would help you out.
Okay, how much is it?
It's a this book. It basically says, like a journeyman's exploration into alchemy or discovery, set, whatever. It is 15 gold.
15, like 1.5.
1.5.
Okay. I will take that.
And she says, "Is there anything else I can help you with, dear?"
Not at this time.
So she says,
But
"Good
thank
day
you.
to you."
You as well.
And so as you turn around, you walk out. Where you going?
I'm just going to find a quiet spot and skim a book for a moment.
Okay. So you notice like right across from the library, they got a bunch of trees. Put yourself.
I'm
under
gonna go up a tree.
Okay.
Go sit in a tree.
Anybody else doing anything, Jen?
Well, I was going to go find my contact, and I think Kaiden was going to go with me.
Yep.
Okay, so you're standing from where the Hall of Justice is. That this area, in this area here is more the proper clean area of Neverwinter, and to get to where you need to be in the darker, shadier side of Neverwinter here somewhere.
I love how they have the ghetto here completely walled off.
Get it? Hey, I mean, it happens, So you spend there is a tower next to the Hall of Justice that has a gate on it, and the gate's open, so you can like walk through into the ghetto side if you want. There's no guards stopping people from getting in the ghetto, but there's a guard on the other side stopping people from getting out the ghetto, so to speak.
Damn. Is the ghetto where the big crater is?
Yeah, there's
Damn.
all these like houses right here and stuff are like damaged, but they do have some buildings,
Damn.
around here that are intact. And as soon as you walk through the gate, you can see that there's like a half broken wall around here that's got some thieves' cant written on it.
What does he say?
All it says is the network, and then it has like a coordinate.
And can I understand where the coordinate will point to?
Yeah, I mean, you basically, from being in here before and doing dealings in Neverwinter, you know, the coordinate is just a basic grid system, layout of the city, and it leads you to an underground entrance into Neverwinter.
Fun.
So you and Kaiden head off that direction. As soon as you go into this underground entrance,
Where is this underground entrance again?
the entrance itself, there.
Okay.
As soon as you go underneath the entrance, you descend, and you're immediately stopped by a door that has a series of symbols on them.
Do I look at the symbols?
Make a perception check.
Of course, God.
Wow.
So you notice that two of the symbols, you understand what they say, but one of them you do not. What languages do you speak, Jim?
At this point, I speak Common, Elvish, and Dwarvish, along
Okay.
with the Thieves' Cant.
So the first symbol is in Elvish. The second symbol is in Dwarvish. And the third symbol you don't recognize.
Okay.
So Kaiden, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'm telling you, it's just wow, really.
You don't recognize the first two symbols, but you recognize the last symbol as being draconic.
I asked him, do you recognize anything you see here?
This one here is Elvish, and this one here is Dwarvish.
Well, this one is draconic, so we've got it all figured out. We just got to put it together.
What does the Draconic one say?
What does it say?
Oh my god. Okay, so looking at these symbols, you recognize this is a code for a lock that is on this door.
Okay, so the draconic symbol is definitely a number. It's a 7, I believe.
Same with the Elvish and Dwarvish. The Elvish is 4, and the Dwarvish is 2. So
Gotta be a code.
yeah, are they written in a particular order that I can discern?
Go ahead and give me just another perception check would be. See if you can decipher.
Scared.
Uh-oh. This is where everybody dies.
I set off a bomb in Neverwinter.
That's why I'm in a tree.
So you
Damn.
Nat 20. Yeah.
Oh
well,
shit.
both of you can just figure out this is probably just a code that can be entered from the order they're in from top to bottom.
So top to bottom is 2, 4, then 7.
Yeah, Dwarvish, Elvish, and then Draconic.
Alright, go for
I
it. Seems
put
like
it
your neck of the woods, so I'll let you take lead.
Okay, I put the code in. However, that is done.
Okay, so it's just like a series of like runes that match the symbols that are on the door. So you push
Okay.
those, and they kind of light up and glow, and the door just kind of fades and like vanishes. It doesn't even like open. It just kind of fades, and now you're just there's just a little tunnel that leads into a broader, a more open area. And inside the open area, there's tables and whatnot. And there's appears to be a robed figure sitting at one of the tables by himself that you recognize as your contact.
Kieran, that you?
He looks up. He looks up from the edge of his cup. He's got a big, cask of or not cask, like a pint of ale. He looks up from the edge of his pint. And he goes, "Vanitas, it has been a while."
That it has. I meant to check in and get in touch with you before I went to Phandalin, but an old friend of mine had other ideas.
He says, "Well, that's what happened." He says, I came to the network in hopes of providing you with some information. Do you still seek it, or have you discovered it on your own?
There might be some that I am still seeking, some I may have found out on my own. But before we get into that, my friend here and I have recently come across a wand of true polymorph that was very defective, it looks like. And it left some people polymorphed, and it broke. We have a list of some of the ingredients. Would you know?
So,
I list off the ingredients that we know.
So he looks at you and he says, "There's only a couple of places inside of Neverwinter that would deal in such ingredients." So he gives you the name of a place called the Divine Shield, and he says that it's run by two brothers that are very proficient arcanists, and they deal with chemicals and ingredients that may be of some use for recreating this wand. And he tells you that it is right past another shop called the Box in the Barrel, who you recognize this place from the last time you was there, because it's where you bought your daggers.
Okay. And trying to remember, or trying to recall, where would that be?
The Divine Shield shop is right here, and then the Box in the Barrel is right there.
Okay. Did you have anything you wanted to ask him, Kaiden?
No, I just want to get out of here as quick as possible. I'm not comfortable here.
He's not gonna rob you. At least while I'm around.
So you say.
This is one of my oldest friends. I trust him far more than I ever trusted Kornos.
He looks at you and he says, Vanitas, he says, the spy network that we have started to put in place in various cities around the Forgotten Realms have been planted, and they're in a position so where they can relay information back and forth to you through this network.
And just on the safe side, do you have any information on the Thunder Tree ruins?
I just he explains what history came upon them. Like it was a settlement and they were invaded by orcs, an orc tribe, and they were after like many decades, of going to war back and forth. They finally was taken over and everything was pretty much uh, destroyed and it was ran out. He also says that the orcs themselves were ran out by a large creature that nobody has heard from in quite a while. It was a green dragon in the area, but nobody has seen it since then.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Thanks. Someone gave us information of a lost heirloom in the area, and we considered going there. I may have to tell the rest of the group about this one. I
He
don't think
says
some of us will like that.
he says I'm sure there are many treasures inside because the band of orcs who took over did pillage and would probably have left quite a treasure trove there.
I'll look at him and say the bard will be happy to hear that.
She may still leave us to the dragon and take the treasure, but... And before we leave and let you go back to work, you wouldn't possibly have ever heard of the Wayback Cave, would you?
He says the only thing he's heard is the history and the legend behind it, but nothing as of recent.
If you do, keep an ear out for any information from anybody on it.
He says what he's gonna do is he's gonna send somebody to Phandalin and have them relay information back to him, and if you make your way back there, he can fill you in if he discovers anything.
Okay. And use the usual hawk if you need to get hold of me.
He kind of just like motions something like some thieves can't to you, and you understand that he understands what you want him to do.
Then I thieves can't back. Okay. And then I say I will talk to you at some other point, and then head off.
Okay, he nods and he kind of just puts his head back down and takes a sip of ale and heads out.
As we head back up, I look over at Kaiden and I go, "Don't trust me or this area that much?"
Not you per se, the people that you associate with.
The only reason that he is in this area is because I asked it of him. Because I didn't trust Karnos at this point.
I can understand that, but you should be able to understand my distrust of
Well,
this
I
area.
understand your distrust, and I want out of this area just as much. I grew up on the streets.
As we're walking, I'm gonna check my pockets and everything to make sure I still got everything I walk through that gate with.
Okay, go ahead and make a investigation check. Okay, so you search your pockets and everything that you walked in with is still there, and in fact, there's something extra in there that you didn't have before. It's like a small wooden coin-looking thing.
Can I recognize what it is, or is it just something random and weird?
You do not know what it is. It is just it's like a round wooden blank, and it's got a symbol on it.
I'm gonna show it to Vanitas and ask him, has he ever seen anything like it before?
Have I?
Vanitas looks it over, and you notice that it is the symbol of the order, and that these are given to people who have shown that they're not within the order, but like they can take it and that they can cash it in for a favor from a member of your spy network.
Okay, I relay that to Kaiden.
This should be to some use in the future, hopefully. Alright, should we head back and tell the others what we found out?
Are we up on the surface yet?
Yeah, actually, you went through the tunnels and you popped out, on like a little, what would appear to be like a drainage gate, like behind this little house
Okay.
area. And you notice as you come out, there's a symbol that's on the door of this house, very small, like in the bottom corner. That's the same symbol that's on that little coin that Haha has. So you recognize this as like a house of that belongs to somebody within the network.
Yeah. And what time is it at this point?
It's probably about like 4-ish.
Did you want to go do some shopping, or you want to go back to the inn and try and meet back up with everyone?
Head back to the inn.
Okay. Let's head back to the inn real quick.
Okay. At this point, who has made their way? Cats at the inn. You two.
Cat and
Yeah.
Story's like
Story.
treating herself to a spa day. She's taking a bath.
I was taking a bath. She's in her room taking a bath, and Beast is sitting, at the tub. He's gourding. He's in gourd mode.
He's getting a bath next.
But the inn is like right next to where y'all kind of pop out.
Alright, I'm gonna head in and go to the bar and get a drink and wait for everyone.
I'm making my way in after whatever time.
Okay.
I don't see any.
Any notice boards?
Yeah, clearly.
Okay. So as you walk in, you see Vanitas and Kaiden sitting at the bar, having a drink.
I walk over. Did you find anything?
Oh, we got quite a bit of information. I'm just waiting for the rest of the group to get here so that we can
Go somewhere quiet and discuss this.
Story will meander her way down in about a half hour after they arrive, with her hair still damp.
What time is it?
It's like 4. You flip through your book, gonna make your way to the inn.
Yeah, I was just waiting till it was a little bit later in the day, so 4 o'clock's good. It's about dinner time.
She always
So
turns up
I
when she's
mosey
hungry.
back. Yep, I mosey back.
So you walk in and they're just kind of hanging out, drinking.
And I go to the bar and ask for some food.
Okay, so you get some food, get a drink. You join the others. By now, who's probably taking the table.
Yep.
In about a half an hour, you're probably done eating, and you see Story come down the stairs. All freshly washed. You notice that there's no dirt on her. Like the rest of you guys.
And clean, smelling like cinnamon and vanilla. Ah, it's wonderful. She's in just a great mood.
I'm sitting there picking my teeth with a pick.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do? You want to rest for the night? Or you
So, how's it going? What did we find out? What did we do? I have no idea. I'm comfy.
Well, we found out from an old friend of mine that there is a shop that goes by the name of the Divine Shield, which is run by two brothers that are proficient in what would it be called? Arcanistry and chemicals and ingredients, which may have some of the ingredients that we need or would know where to get them for the Wand of True Polymorph.
Can we just find a wizard who would be willing to do this and just pay them?
Do you know how much that's gonna cost?
At this point, it might be easier than the wand.
Exactly.
Well, they might know somebody that is able to do this, or one of them might be able to do this. Either way, it's somewhere we should check out.
Where's this place located?
It's down the road past the Box and the Barrel.
I don't know where that is.
It's 10-15 minutes from here.
Okay. Did you drop by and find out?
Not yet. We came back here. Just wanted to check in with everybody.
Okay.
So I lean over and nudge Vanitas and tell him to get to the point about the dragon.
Oh, and I did ask my friend any information he had regarding the Thunder Tree ruins. And apparently, originally, Thunder Tree was invaded by orc tribes. And then the orc tribes were run out by a large creature, aka a green dragon, that hasn't been seen in a long time. And apparently there's still lots of treasure left there because no one will go there.
Treasure.
I'm guessing it might have something to do with the dragon.
I would have never guessed.
So that our next step is heading to the Thunder Tree ruins, or are we still going to look for a wizard to make this wand or get the materials to get it made?
Well, we're here, so we might as well check up on the store and the wizard and the wand or whatever it is.
Yeah. Just wanted to fill you guys in quickly.
I'm sure if there's a dragon, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Dragons tend to like to stay where they are most of the time.
I'm just eating my food.
So, does anyone want to go with me to the Divine Shield?
I'll go.
I'll go also.
Okay.
I come
So
along
you guys,
as well.
you guys walk out of the inn and you you head down the street and you make your way to the Divine Shield. When you walk in, you see two half-elven males behind a counter. and they are identical in appearance.
Wow.
The Divine Shield is run by twin brothers, Tyrell and Tyrian.
Ooh, ooh.
What are their names again? Sorry.
Tyrell, Tyreal, and Tyrian, Tyerean. Very, very, in appearance, they're very musculature.
Ooh, hello.
They have
Down,
very
girl.
chiseled features, and the only thing that sets them apart is that one of them has a tiny scar on the left side of his cheek.
I lean over and say hi.
Oh god.
Or do you lean over to the one on the left or the one on the right?
The one with the skull on his cheek.
He looks down at you because it's kind of like an elevated
Looks down at her boobs.
counter.
Because you know that's exactly how she leaned over.
Yeah, that's exactly how I leaned over.
And he looks at you and he says, "Hi, how may I help you?"
I look over. So we're looking through for things, and I completely forgot what I was talking about. Can you help us?
He says, "Well, it would help to know what you were looking for."
And I'm like, I look
Because I have
over at
we
Vanitas.
have many things here at the Divine Shield.
I look over at Vanitas. Oh no, we're looking for it's a wizard that perhaps could help us make a wand of true polymorph.
He
There you
says,
I remembered now. You guys are just so good looking. It's been a while.
he says, "Well, you'll find no wizard here, but we do
Okay.
have magical items. We do have the ability to discover things about any magical items you may carry. If something like this you're looking for, we can help you create them." Then at this point, the other brother, which is about 3 feet from him, he's kind of resting on his fist because it's about closing time and he doesn't want to be there anymore. And he's like, "Brother, send them away. They're not buying anything."
Excuse you? I just inquired about true polymorph, wand of true polymorph.
He looks at you and he goes, and he kind of looks you up and down and he says, "Little woman, I doubt you have enough for a wand of true polymorph."
Why don't you entertain me? Tell me how much it would cost.
He says, "Should we acquire a wand of true polymorph, that would run you close to 25,000 gold."
And you would be right. Yep. So do you have a wand of true polymorph?
He says, "No, they are very rare."
Where would we get them?
He says, "As rare as a wizard who could create one."
Alright. Okay. And you know
At
of
this
any
point-
contacts that would?
At this point in time, he kind of looks to the rest of the party, and he's looking at all you guys stand there, and he sees Story standing there, and he kind of like goes like wide-eyed and blank.
I
Like-
raise my eyebrow and I look around the shop.
Okay. So he actually rushes from around the counter, and he goes, "What is your name?" And he's talking the story. He says, "I didn't see you before because you were being hidden by this vile creature." And he kind of turns back and he looks down at Leah.
Oh, hell no. That was
Well, that's gonna get him quite an interesting look. Story's just gonna kind of tilt her head a bit, and then she's gonna look over at Leah and sign at her.
What? Hello?
Can I understand what she's signing?
Can I understand what she's signing? Hello?
She's signing something like
Dread-
this person's
yeah.
crazy.
This is the signing. It's like
Would I understand
Everybody
her by being
understands
with
that.
her?
What was it again? I didn't see it.
it's just a little.
Oh, okay.
But at this point,
She's gonna
his
kind of
gaze
take
is like really fixated on the story,
a
and-
step or two away from him.
and his brother goes, "Oh no, not this again."
Hmm.
And then the other brother looks to you and goes, "My name is Tyrian." He goes, "Perhaps such a lustrous creature as yourself find yourself among such riffraff. Clearly you are lost."
I start bursting out laughing and I find it absolutely hilarious.
Story's just gonna shake her head and give one of those like, that's nice kind of smiles. You're crazy. She's going to kind of look at his brother and shrug and shake her head and like, can you take care of this?
His brother looks at you and he's like, "I don't know, what can I do?" He says, "He does this all the time." So he says, the other brother looks at you and goes, he says, "The quiet type, I see." He goes, "Perhaps a gift."
Oh,
So he
yeah.
kind of, he stands back and he kind of like does some kind of motion with his hand, and in his hand a long bow appears.
She's
says,
just gonna kind of look at him and then look at the bow and look back at him curiously.
He says, "I notice you are a user of such weaponry." But he says, again, "A creature wondrous as yourself should have something that fits her all the same." So he says, "Go ahead." He says, "Take it."
She's gonna hesitate a moment and then sort of cautiously take it.
Oh lord, and I say, oh lord, as soon as she puts her hands on it.
With her, specifically with her right hand.
So
And
as you
sort
take
of
it,
hide the left one behind her.
you kind of like rotate it and look at this thing. And the other brother goes, "Wait, is that the longbow?" And then his brother is just kind of, "Quiet, quiet." Stops him, cuts him off, and he says, "Go ahead, give it a shot." And then he waves his hand again, and on the far end of the room, like a little training dummy mannequin thingy appears.
And now I turn to the guy, the other brother, and said, "Is that the bow that does what?" And I look at a story. Like, you better not fucking do anything until you know about this, bro.
Story's just looking at Leia and the brother before glancing back to the one that gave her the bow, and then back to the brother and back to Leia.
So the brother goes, he says, that is the oath bow. Very rare artifact. He
And
says,
what does
my
it-
brother acquired it some years ago and has yet to put it to use. So the other guy goes, go ahead, he says.
Can I do an insight check to see if
Shoot.
he's doing okay, like he's telling the truth? And
Yeah, go
not
ahead.
some trap.
Insight check. 19. He is telling the truth. From his actions, he's being very truthful.
Okay.
I do a
Story's
Kanye shrug. I do a Kanye shrug back at story.
Back at story.
She'll just nod and then go ahead and shoot an arrow at the dummy.
So you knock an arrow, shoot at a dummy. Arrow hits the dummy, nothing happens. So the brother goes, or the guy who gave you the bow. At this point, Tyrell says, again.
Okay, she'll do it again.
He looks at you and he says, anything?
Just shake her head.
He goes, again.
Fire again.
Okay, roll a perception check for me.
18.
Okay, so as soon as you fire your third arrow, you hear very softly
Okay, that's gonna get him a very, very weird look. That's gonna get him a very questionable
So,
look. She's actually gonna
you-
sign like a question mark.
when you look at him, like a big grin comes on his face. He looks at you and he says, it is yours if you want it. He looks at you again and he says, before you respond, he says, I myself could not use it.
She's going to sign asking him why.
He looks at you, he goes, before I explain, he goes, again, shoot an arrow.
She's gonna kind of look at him and then just shoot another arrow.
Okay, I think you should let go. So
She's
looks
gonna
at
kinda-
you, knowing what you know, he grins again. He explains to you, he goes, this bow has very rare qualities.
Story's gonna pause for a moment, give a smile, and thank you.
There's always a cost. I mumble under my breath.
She's going to nod at Teelia.
I look at the other brother and I was like, so this wand, we're really looking for one.
So Story's going to while they're doing that, she's going to make a motion to write on something.
Okay, so he reaches into his he's carrying a little satchel. He reaches into his satchel and he pulls out a piece of parchment and what appears to be like a feathered quill that that requires no ink. A magical item.
Oh, isn't that cute? She's just gonna write her name on it and hand it back to him.
So you look. He opens up. He looks at the paper and he says, He says, "Illustrious name for a wondrous creature."
Oh,
He
Lord.
says, "This bow was meant to find its home with you." At this time, the other brother looks at you, Teelia. He says, "Such a wand can be acquired, but again, it would take lots of gold or lots of convincing." He says, "Or you could just gather the items yourself and bring it back here, and I can find the right person who could create this one for you."
Okay, cool. When would you know such knowledge?
He says, "Well, I have the knowledge, I just don't have the ingredients."
Oh. Oh, so you know how to make the wand?
He says, "Yes," he says, I can create this one for you."
Okay, so how long would it take the item to make?
He says, "Once I have the ingredients to imbue the wand with the properties that it requires would take a couple of months."
So how would
Oh my
one
goodness.
learn such a wand?
Because you use many years of training.
So, Story's gonna go over there and she's gonna lean in to whisper to Leah and ask, "Can he just cast the spell to undo it, and we don't need the wand? Since he knows how to make the wand, doesn't he need to know how to cast a spell or something?"
Okay. So, what if we could hire possibly your services to unpolymorph a person? How much would that cost rather than buying a wand which we probably don't really need? We just want to uncast someone that has been enslaved in a polymorph spell.
He looks at you, he says, "I could do it for perhaps 10,000 gold, or a favor."
Or a favour of what kind?
He says, "I desire certain items to complete my work and personal collections." He says, "Should you acquire these items, I could perhaps help you out."
What items would that be?
He looks at you and he says, "I'm looking for a staff of lightning." He says, "Not just any enchanted staff of lightning, a particular staff of lightning that was thought to be wielded by a great wizard long ago."
What was the wizard called?
The wizard's name was Snorlax.
Snorlax. Okay.
Snorlax. Close enough, he says.
Snorlax, staff of lightning. And where would I try and find that?
He says, "If I knew that, I could find it myself."
Well, I sigh like.
I ask him, "Are there any rumors of where this was last sighted?" As
He
I'm
says-
wandering around the shop.
He says, "Amongst the wizards and alchemists at various academies. You could perhaps research the legend and the history of this wizard.
Okay.
Does the staff hold a special meaning to you?
He says, well, the staff is just merely for my personal collection.
What if the acquiring the staff takes more than the cost of 10,000 gold pieces? I mean, if you can't find it, then clearly it must be obviously worth more than 10,000.
He looks at you and he says, 10,000 gold pieces or the favor.
Yeah, but the favor must be worth of the 10,000. I mean, come on.
Then he says, well, then just come back with 10,000 gold pieces and we can do business.
I look back at the group. And I look back at him. I mean, like, you know, your brother likes story. I mean...
Oh, that's gonna get her one heck of a look.
What if...
He looks at you and he says, well, I do not like my brother, so...
Oh, so you're the boss, huh?
He's gonna get a thank you out of that.
Well, at least I tried. I mean, they give you a rare bow. You're already his anyway.
Story's gonna step on her foot and move past her.
Ow!
Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Do I get a dexterity save?
No, your foot's pinned to the ground. You can't move.
No, but do I get a dexterity save on her stamping my foot?
No, I'm just messing with you. No, you get the feeling that, yeah, probably that it's probably not like a
fair trade.
A fair trade. It's not an easy task, but you have a feeling that this guy, that the money really actually doesn't mean anything much to him. That he can probably take the 10,000 and be alright, or you know, but he probably really wants this. So,
can I roll a persuasion?
To do what?
To see if I can try and, like, bargain with him if we do get this stuff. Like, to get extra money, or, you know, to get free goods of rare items, or, you know, something.
Could I roll a perception check to make sure that he doesn't know more than he was letting on about the item first?
You mean an insight check?
Yeah. Well, insight, yes.
You go ahead.
19.
Okay. From what you can tell, he's dead honest in that this is probably not going to be something that's going to be easily found, and then perhaps even once it's found, it's a journey that's going to be dangerous. And then at the same time, he knows that you can tell that he knows that for you to acquire the ingredients you need, such as basculus and the scales from a beholder and dragon's blood, is also not an undangerous task and will be easy.
But I thought he was gonna get the ingredients.
He says if he had all the ingredients.
We don't need to give him that. I thought the cost of 25G was in him getting the ingredients. God damn it, shit. You have to get him the ingredients and then give him 25k? That means you should give us 25k and the stuff.
No, that's not what he said. He said you can buy the wand for 25k.
Okay.
Or if you gather the ingredients, he could do it for 10k.
Oh,
or
for 10k.
The staff.
Or hunt him down some relic staff.
Yes.
Well, do you know anything about this This dragon. What was it? What was it called?
Thunder Tree Ruins.
Thunder Tree Ruins. Would you
He
possibly?
kind of just reiterates the lore that Jin already
Okay.
told you.
So you don't know anything about it? Fine, thanks.
I do have one question for you before we make any decision. Do you have any enchanted or short swords or daggers?
He looks at you and he kind of like leads you over to like an area, and he pulls out a box and he puts it on the table. And he opens it up and there's this really nice, finely crafted dagger. He said this is a frostwheel dagger that would give you +1 on your attack rolls and any damage done,
that's quite
and
nice.
it does cold damage.
Ooh.
And he said it is costs 2,000 gold.
I just raise my eyebrows and look over at him, and then I ask,
Magic, people.
then I look at him and I ask them, like, do you have any magical crossbows perchance, or any long swords?
Well, in the longswords, he kind of brings you over to the same area that Jin was, and there's some underneath like a little case, and from little inscriptions on the hilts of each, you can tell that he's got like poison and fire and whatnot, and then the prices for each have its own little placard right next to the swords, and they're like 4,000 gold pieces for long swords.
I take Talon and I just hand it to Leah.
You take what?
My +1 longsword.
Oh. Okay. Thank you. Is any of the stuff that's over there better than this one?
The
I'm
stuff that's in
wondering.
the +1 gives you +1 to attack.
Okay.
And but everything in the case is enchanted. So on top of the +1, it gives you like a damage type, you know.
Okay. I look over at Vanitas and I said, but you don't have a long sword. We'll talk about this later. And I hand it back over to him.
Then I ask, how much would it cost to enchant a short sword or a dagger?
He says a little less than the sword itself is irrelevant when it comes to the enchantment process. So he says, I can enchant any weapon, but it would probably cost you about 75%.
75%.
And he kind of explains to you that when you enchant something, the quality of the item you have, such as Talon's a +1 sword unenchanted, and then he can add a magical effect to that for the 75%.
So that would be, depending, like for a dagger, it's 2k for the one that he has, and then 4k for the short sword. So it'd be 75, or for the long sword, so it'd be like 75% of that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be back for this dagger, but I think that we can come to an agreement about this staff of yours.
He says, okay, if you find the staff, I shall create your wand.
What were the ingredients for the? Because I remember it was dragon scales, right?
Dragon's blood, beholder scales, and basilisk something.
Yeah, basilic. So yeah, we didn't have the full ingredient. Just in case we happen to get that rather than the staff on our travels, you know.
So
Yeah.
he kind of grabs a piece of parchment and he's writing down what you would need to be able to create the wand itself,
Mhm.
and he hands it to you.
Okay.
And now I'll go ahead and I'll type that up and get that to you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You just put it in your pocket.
Yeah, I put it in my pocket. I put it in my other boob, and I look at him.
Boo.
I
The
look
one
at
without
him.
the cake.
Yeah, the one without the cake, and then I look at him, and then I give him a wink.
Oh, you gonna wink?
Yeah, I'm gonna wink at him.
I also go, if there's any other items that you may be interested in the future, we might be able to come up with a business relationship.
Looks at you and he says, "There's always a possibility."
You never know, you know. You could be the next. You could be the next Gilmores with Vox Machina.
He looks at you and he says, "Who?"
Oh wow, really?
She doesn't always know what she's talking about, I'm sorry.
And then I look at everybody. I'm like, you don't know about Vox Machina? Oh wow.
Smoking now.
Story's just nodding in agreement with Jen.
Oh wow, guys, guys.
So I say, do we have a deal? And I put my hand out.
Looks at you and he says, "We have a deal," and then he shakes your hand.
Ooh, shabba shabba. Sorry.
Well, we won't take up too much of your time. I'll let you guys close shop.
Why is there chocolate on my feet?
And I head out.
Okay.
Story's
So-
scampering along behind Vanitas because she feels safer.
Before you like get out, he like pulls your hand and like lifts it and he kind of kisses it softly. And
As
then
I see this and I walk by and I I chuckle to myself under my breath and I walk away. And I leave her in the shop.
I just kind of walk past him, shake my head, and nod my head at Story.
So
Bye-bye.
as you guys walks out, he releases you and you leave.
I hope so.
That pussy is his. And I do a little shake. I'm singing under my breath.
Oh god,
That
she's gonna start
pussy is
singing.
his.
Alright guys, so I'm guessing y'all head back to the inn
Yeah.
Very quickly.
very quickly. You
Story
make
and
you
two
look
powers.
behind you, following you. Story and new power couple. Alright guys. So you head back to the inn. It's now like it's been like probably an hour or so. It's probably like getting dark now. You're gonna rest for the night. Or drink the night away.
Drink for a while, and then go to bed.
Okay.
While they were doing that, I was eating and I went to get a room and take a bath and curl up with my book.
Okay.
Just point out that we should have asked for a wagon driving book too while you were there.
It's like a DMV book.
How to drive a wagon for dummies.
I'm good at driving a wagon now.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
So as y'all like get back in there and stuff, you'll see like Addermouth is like smashed. He's like passed out in the corner.
God damn it,
He's
man. Cheap,
But he's-
cheap killing
he's-
motherfucker.
He feels really bad. That's probably why he got drunk, Teelia.
Yeah, deserved it.
Poor guy was just hungry.
Yeah, he was just
He
humming.
had beef jerky in his pocket, and he was only
like a little
half a
piece.
day. He was
But-
only
but
half
now
a day
there's-
from
now
Neverwinter.
the-
That is not
Like-
food. That is just jerky. What are you talking about?
He was half a day from Neverwinter. Come on, hello? I
That was
can't
like a
even.
day away.
Yeah, but he's not even starving. Like, I could understand if he was like 3 weeks away from any land and he just sees a sheep and then he kills it.
But now there's nothing to contest your takeover of the treehouse.
True that. Now it's like yours.
No, it's definitely.
Yeah, but now we have to go and pay all this money to go and get this bed unpolymorphed and shit. That's fucking ridiculous.
Not money, we have to go find the staff.
Yeah, but that looks like it's more trouble than it's worth.
He gave you options, you know.
Or 10k.
Wait, sounds we're gonna pay with blood more so than money.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's just, I don't think you guys understand. The
Would
point
you
of
rather
all of
spend the
us.
money?
Well, you could have done
Kinda.
something to charm him. You didn't even bring out any of your bardic, trinky little
Why am I gonna
wiggles.
charm? He's gonna know the minute the charm wears off. He'll know that I charmed him.
You didn't even
not
offer
gonna-
the man bean cake.
I tried to reason with him, but I guess you know.
No,
he
you
must
tried
be
to offer
honest.
him my cake.
Yeah, I offered your brother, his brother, your cake. I mean,
Not cake.
you already
He was
took-
offering him a little pie.
you already took.
Not a little bit of pie, a whole lot of pie.
You already took his rare bow, so you basically gave your pussy away for free. I mean, Jesus, like he's gonna take it now.
I think for the bow it was worth it.
Okay, guys. So that I think that's gonna be it for tonight. We shall go over the XP.